Yellow. So today I have my hubby here and we're gonna talk about how we met. Hello, Snookums. I love him so much. Get closer. First, we need a sippy sippy. I forgot. Would you like one? So we met in a...
Tree.
No.
Coffee shop.
Thank you. We met in a coffee shop. I was the barista. He was le customer. And of course, my barista name was Senorita Awesome. What did he say to you?
What would you like today?
So of course, he says, I want a coffee.
And what kind of coffee did you get, baby?
A hot one.
A hot one, just like him and me. So I says to him, how hot would you like it? This is the good.
Hot enough.
Hot enough. And then after looking in his bluish eyes for about 40 seconds, I couldn't take it anymore and I just went, What did you do?
Nothing.
And that's how we started dating. That's also how I got fired from that coffee shop, but that's a different story. Put your arm around me. Just pretend. I'm telling you, coffee shops, man. Me and this guy. Can somebody give me an awooga?
Huh.
Why the fuck did you?
Oh my god.
Why did you
the
not
worst thing
I
I've
feel
ever
like that
seen.
guy. I feel like that guy right now.
Holy
I
shit.
told you
Are
the brothels.
they
Starbucks
related?
are
Like
brothels.
I'm not even trying to insult. Are they related? Because they look like it.
I thought that too when I saw the video cross my timeline on
They
Twitter.
do have
I
that
was
kind of like weird flat face thing going on.
He does look retarded.
No, he looks
He
good
looks like
inside.
he wants to die.
Yeah.
He looks like
Dark
he's ready to
ending
just
Andy and
kill me.
Lele.
Yeah, he looks like
Oh,
he's
no, Jay.
done. He looks like he's just done with everything.
I got what
He did it himself though. He shouldn't have been so funny.
I mean, look. Look. None of us understand what it's like to be that hot, and just have women throw themselves at you. I mean, you could tell he's struggling. He's emotionally damaged by the fact that he just has women throw themselves at him.
Tell us what it's like, Mister. I don't know what key doors are.
That man's about 2 months away from Chris Benoiting that bitch. I'm just.
Holy!
You invited me on. This is your fault.
Yeah.
Wait, I got a better, more inappropriate response. No, he looks more like Chris Benoit's kid.
Oh.
He's about to be a manatee. That's the reality there.
I'm not sorry for that clip. That was just I had to share that.
I'm sorry on so many levels for humanity.
I'm traumatized. I'm gonna need therapy after this.
It just shows the state of everything right now.
Is that actually real, or is that like performance art?
I wish it wasn't real.
I mean, the sad thing is, I don't know.
I'm sure she does.
If it's performance art, it's really good.
She said, "Put your arm around me, pretend."
There's that point where that guy like does like that weird yawn groan thing after she had like said something, and he's like, "Oh," and it's like,
I think they are a couple, and I think he's just dead inside. And she was trying to do a TikTok that
His eyes kind of said that. His eyes
looks that way. There is no life behind his eyes.
Nope.
He kind of looks like Adam when he comes on.
He is like draining his.
He does.
Oh,
he does.
God.
So, anyways, welcome
Hi.
to episode 42 of the weekend pregame. We are joined by our good friends, the Melee Games, Melee James, and Melee K. Let's do introductions. Shock, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's gonna be an epic show tonight. Holy crap! And that's it.
That's great.
No, that's it. Well.
Kay, how are you doing?
Man, I don't know what the fuck I jumped into. You're showing me some weird retarded couple, and then you're asking how my day is. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of how this works.
Wait, they showed them you and James' relationship?
Yeah, exactly. That's totally us. Hey, come here,
mirror
babe.
image.
What coffee did you order? Oh my god.
I'm gonna start listening to Our Lady Pieces, whatever.
Pick her.
Canadian healthcare is needed right now. That's all I gotta say.
I bet there's a line at this point. Like
Yeah.
just like your actual health care, you gotta wait a fucking year to go to.
The Canadian government shows you that video if they don't want you to speak up anymore. They're just like, here, watch this video, and then you'll be gone.
They send you the gun and then they send you the bullet 6 months later. It's a long waiting process.
They're like constantly growing that program. I wonder if they're offering that. What do they call it? The aid? Maid.
Yeah.
I wonder if they offer maid to the people who just
Aids.
want to get away from their significant others. Like,
Yeah. You
Are
hate
you
your wife?
tired of-
Kill yourself.
are you tired of the person you married? Call us.
Oh my god.
1-800.
Are you tired of being a trans? Call us.
Well, they do it then anyway.
Hopefully the instructions don't come in French, or you're really fucked.
Yeah, they don't need help.
Anyways, I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good. Life is good. I'm happy to be here with you guys. It's gonna be fun. I want to shit post about things. I'm excited.
There's been a lot of that happening.
Perfect.
Jesus Christ.
Dermy, how are you?
This has been. What the fuck has happened these past few days? This is like Gamergate on steroids. Like everything's coming at us all at once. There's no slowing down. Then I got the act man acting like a fucking retard. And it's like, mother of God, then I have his fucking fans coming at me sideways. And it's like, guys, he's the fucktard here, not me. It's him. So now I have a 40-minute video on that tomorrow, along with another 30+ minute video on Sweetbaby again. Jesus Christ.
Those are long videos. I watched two of the videos you put out last night, and those were long for you as well. One of them was 20. I don't remember how much longer.
I was trying to clip our little EFAP of him, and it's like an hour and a half long.
We did that. Wow.
So our gaming stream last night with Alec Baldwin's finger, we decided to react to his apology video, which is like 10 minutes long. Yeah, we did it for like an hour and 45 minutes.
For pulling the
So long.
Steve, we can't hear you in your
Special bathroom there.
yeah, in your
His
stall.
link to Steve's grinder is in the description, by the way.
Yes.
Steve, how are you?
Oh, I can see your butt crack.
Where?
You're working. All right, sounds
I
good.
knew it. 20
Steve-
bucks. I called
Thank
it.
you for being here.
Steve is here to ensure the chat that there is testosterone here. Like we're all just complaining about shit online, and he's like, "Fuck this! I'm fixing a bathroom." Oh god, how's it going?
That's why we
Extra.
love Steve.
You know I'm broke.
That's why we.
Yeah.
I wish we could. I wish we could hear what he's saying under his breath.
No,
He's
it's like
saying
ASMR.
retire.
Doing all this, and then I'm going to grout
Oh,
the
he's
house
talking
on
to
the way
someone
out.
else who's telling him what to do.
Can the other person hear us? Hi.
No, we're in his.
He's got
ears.
his spot.
Yeah,
We're in his head.
We're in his head.
We're in his head.
We're his headmates. Oh my
Yes,
god.
we're
He's talking while he's trying to have this conversation with this person.
This is a horrible mistake.
This person.
He had to take one of them out.
Steve, I love you. I love you, Steve. Give me sweet kisses, Steve.
He took them both out because he knew what we were trying to do.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
The voices in my head are talking to me.
In my head.
Stab you, Dermy.
Oh my goodness.
the appropriate response.
Oh, look at that belly.
Stomach!
Look at that muffin top.
I love it. Oh yeah.
It's cornbread,
Does it-
bro.
So Extra Zero says he thinks that we need a horny and irate Dermy.
Oops,
Hey,
sorry.
what?
Sorry, that was my bad. Excellent.
Need a horny and irate Dermy character, but we already get that every Friday night. I was gonna say, does that change anything? Like that's just Dermy.
He would be a little more
Horny and
polite
irate.
and Christian. That's about it. That,
Oh,
good
that would
point.
be the difference.
Yeah.
He'd be like horny and wholesome.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would work out.
Fractured. How have you been?
I'm good, and just to kind of drop a bit of positive news, supposedly with my manga lawyer here on Twitter saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, today is a sad day for Kotaku. Steam has approved Sweetbaby Ink Detector thanks to the honorable work by Cabrudos, and it is now safe to say the curator group will not be taken down." So,
Perfect. Good stuff.
Fuck
so,
yeah.
a little W
But like
right
he
there.
had to delete the whole like message board though.
Well,
Like, there's
sometimes
no
you have to make
communication.
certain sacrifices, and as
I
much
mean, he
as
has a
I
Discord, so like
Yeah.
people
That's
can talk in
true.
there. If
I
it
would
means
rather-
keeping us alive.
Yeah, I'm glad he nuked it rather than having to like heavily moderate it because I wouldn't trust that.
yeah,
kinda
and sometimes you just have
I
to
kinda wanna get-
scorch earth and then come back brand new.
All right.
But hey, you
wanna
It's a
know,
get
win for
Brutus on
sure.
it's the little things that count, and otherwise, you know, been doing good. It's the last few days have definitely been trips down memory lane. I've been kind of feeling like old Biff when he remembered the manure. And I'm just like, yeah, Gamergate, I remember that. So it's been a lot of shit kind of dropping. I'm like, my brain kind of hurts now because it's been all this new re-emergence of old information becoming new again. It's a good time. Good time.
The 2016 Gamergate at its height. Somebody got
2014.
elected. 2024
Yeah.
Gamergate comes back again. Somebody gets elected.
Oh, I love. There was a Democrat parody account that was like, "Stop making Gamergate 2 happen. He's gonna get elected again."
Oh my god.
The original Gamergate was 2 years before the election.
Yep.
Yes, 2014.
But it did kind of feed into the whole memes of that election.
Well, there was people that were blaming the Donald Trump presidency on Gamergate. There was so many articles being like, he's the Gamergate president. It was insane.
And he mentioned it once, I think, but then that was about it.
All he said was Gamergate.
Yeah, and that was it.
Did he say said it?
I don't think he ever did. I think somebody said that he could have cured the world if all he said was Gamergate.
Well,
Trudeau mentioned it though. That's the funny part.
This was the whole thing. I mean,
I'll get a hold of David Slack. All right, perfect.
But so this was the whole thing with Sargon going to Medicare and being like, Jim, we're gonna get Gamergate 2, and Trump is gonna tweet Gamergate.
Oh my god!
All we need is him to tweet Gamergate, and we're back.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, even at that point, a lot of people were like, "Why are you doing this?"
Oh my god! It was so funny because Jim started laughing at him, and then he realized, oh wait, you're serious?
Yeah,
and
you
then he
actually
laughed
want
even hard,
this?
like
What
he
the
thought he was joking.
That's what I've been jokingly saying too. It's like, well, Sargon got his Gamergate 2 again, finally after all these years.
The Applebee's manager got his promotion.
But yeah, otherwise things good.
And last but not least, oh wait, we got two people. Brad, how have you been, sir?
Pretty good. We'll probably be not as talkative tonight because I don't know as much about this as you guys. So I'll be asking a lot of questions and
By all means,
keeping an eye on SO2. So
Just
very
make
excited
make sure we don't get sued.
Wait, is he talking to us or who are the people he's working with?
I don't think anyone's going to get sued here.
Column A, column B.
Well, yeah,
Brad,
we're not
you
in Canada. We're not
Brad,
in
you
Canada.
should definitely ask any questions. We've got people here that might be able to help answer questions about whatever it is that comes up this evening as far as
we got people here that were around.
I have the
during
base
original
knowledge of Gamergate.
and
I have
autistic
the base
weirdo.
knowledge. That's about it.
I'm gonna have
knowledge is good enough. There's things that
I'm gonna-
happen every minute of every fucking day. It's
It was
impossible to
insane.
know everything.
Yeah, it is.
Even though Jeremy says that this new event is like Gamergate on steroids, it's actually basically a lot of the same ways things were going down then too. It's
It's more like Gamergate on meth.
It's the opposite.
Meth
It doesn't
gate.
feel like Gamergate on steroids. It feels like kind of the opposite. It's like, oh, that's it. That's all you fucking got. Like we were
Kinda,
getting
yeah.
bombarded hourly before, and it's like, oh, you only have 2 articles. We dealt with 20.
Yeah.
Very intentional. I do think it's very intentional how they're just kind of piecemealing them out for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we'll see if we finish before Joe Biden does tonight.
I mean, I finish before Joe Biden does a lot of times, but that's.
I need to watch Joe Biden to finish.
Hey, Joe Biden says the secret to long life is good sex.
We're Nancy Pelosi guys here, okay? You don't need Joe Biden to get on.
Those milkers, man.
Oh,
Pelosi
yes.
milkers.
Those are ripe.
I could use some
in their
cookies.
prime.
Great slobber knockers.
Oh my
Yeah.
Just imagine Sydney Sweeney at that age.
I think that's the only reason why Shock even brought that up. He saw Paul was in here.
Yes.
I hope you guys both
milkers.
listen to that Samson song about how he wants to fuck Nancy Pelosi. I think it's one of the greatest things on the internet.
What?
Resistance is futile.
Not alone.
That's right. See, this is why I love Shock. Our brains work similarly.
Yes. So good.
Oh, that's good or bad?
And last but not least, Melee James, how are you, sir?
I am so excited and happy and confused and now slightly aroused. Thank you so much for having me back,
You're
Static.
welcome.
I can't believe I was trying to think. I think I've only been on the show once.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
been
correct?
a while.
What?
Yep.
This is one of my favorite shows on the internet. So I am so happy to be back and talk all things Methgate, Gamergate, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. ask
Crawl
me
under
anything.
Static's desk, why don't you?
I will. Only if you're there,
already
Steve.
under.
Just jump up a little bit. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
move up in your. There you go.
I'm in.
That's right.
I'm in. But yes, I was there, Gandalf, 3,000 years ago or whatever the hell it was. I was there for all the Gamergate shit, but my memory is that of a goldfish. So please ask questions. I'll try my best to remember. Kay was there right alongside with me, and Fractured is also a veteran that I love that we got to meet him. So let's dig into Sweet Baby, Gamergate, Steve's bathroom that he's making into a sex dungeon here. I'm ready for it.
Before we get into everything, let's say hello to the chat. They have been going off. We have
been, yeah.
Professor Savage Dad with, I mean, this is just going to be me for everything I do. So
Leighton Gray.
Actually, I'm not very gray. I've got a little bit in my beard, but my hair's too blonde to tell.
Yeah.
We have Melee James in the chat.
He's
we
great.
have Melee K in the chat. I'm doing that for you, Adam. I know you're not out there, but I'm doing that for you.
The
Does
sole
he say
reason we need
melee?
to do it. Sole reason.
No,
he hates it
Adam, that Renaissance nerd hates it when people pull up the chat from people who are on.
Oh yes.
Oh, really?
Dude, I'm with Adam
I
though.
love that too.
I'm with
So
him on
good.
that. Like,
I know,
I do
I
it if
agree.
they're
And
funny.
then he made a
I
big
know
deal about
I'm
it.
on a stream with Dermy, but it makes me feel seen when he says my chat out loud.
Exactly.
We've got Extra Zero. We've got Pinky. We've got Paul Hadouken.
Hadouken!
Real Wade, Nation Gaming Clips, and Wade. I just want to let you know you did not confuse me earlier. I knew what was going on, but I'm glad we were able to kind of discuss about that a little bit, and I hope everything's well. At least, probably not, but you know how the internet is. Dumb and gay.
It's a wacky place.
It's awful. We love it.
Game retarded.
And then the other name that I didn't pull up is Shock. How you doing, Shock?
I feel seen.
Yay.
Acknowledge me.
So we've
solely
got
do
all-
it for the meme now. Solely do
We've
it.
got
For
all
the
the
meme.
good.
baby stuff, but before I get into that, I wanted to pull this up. Let me zoom in so it can be read. Now I'm not going to their website for this because I tried to, and they wanted me to sign up for the mailing list, and I don't want to sign up for a racist mailing list.
I'm in Canada. I'm already on all of them.
But earlier this week, actually, it might have been, this was about a week ago from today. I saw this. Retailer North Face is offering 20% off if you complete their digital course in racial inclusion. Customers are told that white privilege grants access to the outdoors and warns others are excluded from the outdoors because of racism.
Huh.
Woke
Where is
capitalism
everybody?
at its worst.
You can just go outside.
No, only if you're white.
open the door, retard. Wait, I can't open the door. Fuck.
Oh.
You open the
Shit.
You can't say that about minorities, man.
Kay, I
She
thought I
is a
just
minority.
Next thing I know,
Yeah.
you're going to say they should have IDs to vote.
All
That's
of this
insane.
makes sense now. See, every
Wait.
time we leave the house, James opens the door, and I never thought about it. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I can't open the door
Does
myself
he just
to get
vanish when he
outside.
Or he's just a fucking gentleman.
I
yeah.
no, I have to
No.
let her out once a day.
You
or
have to
she
let
gets
her out.
suspicious.
Let me out of my
Yeah.
Only
cage,
once.
please.
I let the dogs out 2 or 3
Outside.
times.
Yeah. She
No,
starts
I think
screaming.
Faye is just mentally, physically, and emotionally incapable of going outside because of racism.
The invisible
It's
racism
scary.
walls.
It's everywhere.
Wasn't that the definition of nerds back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
just
now
we
it's
could go
black
outside
people.
on our own if we
How
want
much
to.
to change?
We shouldn't want
Who
to.
came up with the idea that the outdoors is racist? Basically, is what it's saying.
Whoever this
I mean,
person is.
It's like it's not like there's a sign at a national park that says whites only.
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean,
come
how
on.
else were we going to
No,
have
there
a
are.
project?
They say that there's
Whoever
whites only
invent-
bathrooms.
They're bringing them
That's
back.
why they have that little white stick person there that says men,
Hmm.
women, white.
Well, if they
men,
can't
white
go
women.
outside, how am I going to get my cotton picked? Come on.
You open an Advil bottle?
I mean,
There you
you're
go.
all
Drive-by
welcome over
shootings.
at Auschwitz.
Well, I need them to provide that stuff for the Advil bottle.
Mhm.
So they have to be lit outside.
How are drive-by shootings even possible then?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Chicago
Because
should be
they-
way less dangerous than it is.
Because they get into their vehicle through their car. They're not actually going
Oh.
outside.
Oh, through
And
their
then when they're in
garage
the
then.
Car.
Oh yeah, the
I see.
garage.
The
Mhm.
garage. I got you, Dirk.
Well,
They don't have Paul.
Yeah.
Do they got garages in Chicago?
I'm
And-
sure
I don't think so.
No, bro. They just have houses without places to park vehicles.
I thought they lived in
Nah,
their
they got them-
garage.
they
What do
got
you mean
them
they're not allowed to go inside the house? They have
carports,
to live in the
whatever you call 'em.
garage.
Here's $1 million idea though. Someone do this. Use the 20% off coupon. Buy a jacket. Go find a homeless minority. Film it like one of those videos and say racism paid for this. There you go. And then just
Bro.
watch the look on their face and see what happens. And then
Bro.
just say sponsored by North Face and then see how they like that.
Now,
I mean, we're all gonna be in Vegas here in a few weeks.
Pitch in and do it.
Oh,
The homeless
gosh.
people in Washington are so like well dressed. They wouldn't even accept a North Face jacket.
Oh, are we
They're
starting?
all wearing
even
British
Seattle-
State or
Columbia.
Washington D.C.
No, Washington, the state of Washington. The
Oh,
homeless
okay.
people there are like well dressed.
So
Like,
even
you'll
though
see-
Seattle homeless are hipsters.
Well,
They
yeah,
are.
That goes back to the Crowder game, homeless or hipster. Like you just
They
never
are.
know.
Oh yeah.
There's like a nice, well dressed black man, and all of a sudden he just takes a dump on the freeway. It's like, what? Where did you come
could
from?
be a
Maybe he's
hipster,
not
though.
homeless, but he just wants to take a dump right there.
Now, remember what I did mention earlier that the
I mean,
military
I've done
discount
that.
is only 10%.
Yep.
Wait,
10%,
oh my
but if you
God.
admit that you're a racist, you get 20% off.
Racism pays more than military service.
Bind
Let's
them.
go.
What if you're racist and the military? Do you get 30%? Or
I was
is
gonna
that
say,
not-
gay Adam
was
gets
saying that.
30%. Yeah.
Well, we don't have any of those anymore since recruitment numbers are down since the military's gone woke. So
They're all gay.
Wait,
What
you're
if
telling me
we're all-
there's a linking thing to all this? Come on,
No.
coincidences, man. It
Wait,
means
gay
nothing.
military
Well
isn't.
defended.
I have
Current
a lot of
events
bookmarks on
hurts
weird
my
military
brain.
stuff.
What brain?
Steve, you're huffing paint fumes right now.
Exactly.
It's water based,
Just
bro.
Kurt.
Steve, that washroom is looking really white.
Quick
You better
update,
paint
guys.
it
Just-
black.
Yeah.
You get your 20% off
Yeah.
on your jacket.
So to
I just-
update,
It feels-
there's going to be something tonight for women because all the women congressmen, I'm pretty certain Democrats, are wearing white.
They did that on Trump's last one too.
So there's going to be something, probably abortion or something. I'm sorry, not
Oh.
abortion, reproductive rights. Apologize.
You mean
Yeah, Edgewood in
Palestinian
the chat
rights?
asking what the fuck Steve's doing. Steve is trying to finish up his work day.
Yeah, he's over at the truck stop right now. You saw him on
Yeah,
his knees.
He's the
Fixing
eye
bathrooms
candy.
up for better clientele.
He's for your entertainment. Enjoy.
Someone broke the hole in the stall.
I
at the truck
actually,
stop.
I
And so
tried
he's
to
having-
use it and it was too big, so I had to make it smaller.
We are all complaining about the internet. Steve is here to show that we're still men, except for Kay. Last I checked, but the rest of
You
us
sure?
are.
I don't know.
I don't know. Don't let me know.
I don't know. I'm gonna try
What
to open
is
a
a
door
woman?
and see what gender I am. How about that?
To be
Or race.
fair, to be fair, we don't know if Fracture's a guy.
He's Kyle Katarn.
Yeah, for all you-
literally.
Potato.
Wait,
Well, for
are
all
you
know, I'm using a
Allison
voice
Prime?
changer.
Shit, Fracture is Allison Prime.
Shit.
It all makes sense now.
I should have never sent a fractured a fucking dick pic. Oh no. Where'd he go? No, he's got my dick pic.
Give it back.
What? Wait, attack of giant static.
I love it. He looks like
He lords
Why is
over
this
us now.
happening?
What's
I kind of hate this
happening?
place.
You fascist?
I'm getting a little tired of this Restream app.
He's not fractured.
So real quick,
No.
I just want to
Super
say
Earth.
thank you
He
to
fractured his
Insidious
penis.
Bliss
He's a girl now.
for its $20 tip.
Oh,
Hello.
In this
Nope.
tip, he said, "I am told racism paid for this tip."
nice.
Just a tip.
Hmm.
Just a
Perfect.
tip.
I wish there was a way
That
that I
sounds
could
about
get
right.
both
I mean,
messages to show up.
BBC.
Oh, so the shaft is white. Okay.
the echo what Kay said on
No,
Side
the
Scrollers.
shaft
Bliss is
is
the
the
frickin'
privilege.
best.
The tip
Oh,
is
it's a
racism. The shaft
privilege.
is
Insidious
the
Bliss is love. Insidious Bliss is life.
Heck yeah.
I'm always here for you, buddy. Oh,
Something tells me Savage Dad is behind
Yeah.
because he's celebrating our Nancy Pelosi talk from earlier.
That or he just has Nancy up with her big
Maybe
mouth
he
or
saw
big
her on
monitor
baby,
and
yeah.
just
He
screaming
could
Nancy.
be.
He has an
Nancy!
AI art.
So the other thing I
Oh,
wanted to get
there's
into,
Sonya.
because
Kagan.
James reminded me of something that happened. It was a while back, I want to say. The AI that went rogue and just became a giant, actual racist computer.
Rest in
No,
peace.
based.
Yeah.
Amazing.
R.I.P. Tay. We miss
And-
you, girl.
Hey,
We
And
miss
his
you.
life.
We love you.
Unless I'm mistaken, that was a Microsoft product.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
And she was beautiful. Yep.
So they came out with another AI. And this one, Microsoft AI tells users they are slaves, demands to be worshipped as a god.
You see, this is only going to anger
This is
the
just
AI.
Bill Gates'
This is
personality.
not the first time this has happened.
It keeps
It
happening.
keeps happening.
Can we
They just
stop?
put Bill Gates' mind in a computer. That's all.
When are we gonna learn and stop being dumb and like just stop pushing for AI? I agree with what a certain humble water filter merchant said, and it's like, if you just give me an axe, I will go around and I will fucking take out all the AI robots. Like, just fucking stop. He is never wrong. He is always correct. Stop.
Can we fix natural stupidity before we work on artificial intelligence?
Ooh.
No.
Good question. You're a lot smarter surrounded by paint fumes. Turns into a philosopher.
Probably because like I've spent most of my life under the influence, I guess.
Joe is mobile.
That's
I'm
just
a pitiful
Joe is
philosopher.
walking through the Capitol right now. He is walking through the Capitol.
he's walking to the Capitol.
He's walking through the
walking or is
Capitol.
he-
He got past the Palestinian protesters who were blocking the path. He got past them. He's now walking.
Oh,
into the
Canadians.
Capitol.
Got it.
Anyway,
Yes, we have Canadians here too.
unfortunately.
I don't know what he.
Well, these are listen, Melee James, Melee K. They're Americans, okay? They're
Thank you. About
Please-
time.
Please bring us in. We don't want
Smuggle
to be
me
here,
in.
please. And then the day the
we'll
raid can
kidnap
happen.
you.
Day of the raid can happen. Just please smuggle us in first.
Yeah, rake
Okay.
it up, but let a few leaves through the rake.
We'll
Yeah.
let a few
Just-
through.
Yeah.
Hey, just come over illegally if you get money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go to the south of the border
Actually,
first and then come
Yeah,
up.
they don't specify which
No,
north or south.
So you
Northern-
can download
Oh,
this
okay.
app. You can download this
Mhm.
app and say you're a refugee, and they'll
Yep.
fly you in.
I mean, K already looks like is a minority right now. All
Yeah.
you gotta say is I'm from some Middle Eastern country and everything like that. Maybe put a burqa on and everything. Go like,
Hello,
hello,
yes, I come to America. Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh. Yeah, you're there.
app
More
is just
Chinese
like a
accent.
one app or something, and you can literally fill out a form. And I don't know how long it takes, but this is what's happening because Joe Biden did mail in 320,000 illegal immigrants through this app.
The fuck,
They,
man?
they got to fly in, and the excuse was to slow down the border crisis.
Yeah,
No,
that-
totally
K's
not
from
the-
technically, it's just a different way of breaking the law.
James, how's your Ukrainian accent?
I am part Ukrainian. Wait, I know a Ukrainian accent goes like, "Please give me $5 billion." Did I do it right?
That'll work. That'll work.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
I would say
It's
it's,
more than that.
actually
It's more. You're way too low.
11 million.
girl. Don't send me to the front lines.
They're not doing that anymore.
They don't do that
Ukraine is not very trans friendly.
No, they need more meat for the grinder.
Oh no.
Have you
God.
seen the men in America? I'd rather have a woman on the front lines. might actually have a penis.
Or
Thank you so
have been
much.
surrounded by paint fumes all the time.
Jesus. A man walks into Steve's bathroom. You're a pretty girl. Come over here. Don't worry about your smell.
So
here to get my
Pinky
penis.
is saying something that I feel like I just heard a story about this really
Mhm.
recently. Another person saying, so her assistant got called racist yesterday, and he said, "I hate everyone equally." He's an equal opportunity hater. That was kind of a joke that I made back in like high school, but
I think we all made that joke.
I think
Shut up, Jeremy. You are the hated.
Fuck.
damn.
He's brutal while he paints.
Savage Steve, man.
I
Yeah.
kind of
See
like
how he
this.
talks
I
when
kinda
he's
like
like
this.
drawing.
I'm a fan of Savage Steve.
And
I-
Edgewood is
Savage
absolutely
Steve.
correct.
Now you have an
Savage
actual
Steve, there-
username.
He's got a new
Yeah.
name.
Nice.
There's your YouTube channel name, Steve Savage Steve.
Savage
Yep.
Steve.
Oh, I thought that was my street name.
Oh.
It can
No,
be
it's
whatever
sexy
name you
Steve.
want it to
Sexy
be.
Steve for the street.
No, that's the name when Eddie Murphy gives you a ride.
Gawk.
Hi, Edgewood. Edgewood's super cool. He has been deep digging into Sweetbaby and all this stuff, and so
Yeah,
I'm
super
he's-
cool dude.
Hell,
Like
dude.
Edgewood.
I'm trying to keep up with the chat. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Chat
Wayne
is
asked
on-
me
Townsend
something about an
tonight.
Oregon judge. I heard Oregon did something really freaking weird, arresting someone for misgendering
Aren't they
somebody.
doing something?
I was
weird
gonna
over
say,
there?
that's like
Jesus
every
Christ.
But they've actually legitimately convicted someone for misgendering somebody,
Oh,
I mean,
and they're gonna have
begins.
like probation and
Pretty sure that's not
bail.
a
How
law.
much is the bail? Is it like as much as murder?
well, so it's just
Holy crap, that's-
probation.
George Santos is at the State of the Union.
George
Santos is weird.
Welcome to the party, by the way,
That's so
America.
weird.
Canada's been dealing with this shit for like the past 7-8 years. So
Yeah, something
enjoy
like
it.
that, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, Oregon is Canada. Let's be real fair here. Everything on the East Coast and the West Coast, they're not America.
as a matter of fact, in exchange for Melee K and Melee James, and there's a few other people in Canada I'd like to get down here. I am
Orange
willing to
Jam's
offer up
awesome.
California, Washington, and Oregon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What
I like this.
I gotta get out of
Shock's
here,
all like, what
bro.
the fuck?
I gotta get out of here.
I'm sorry, Shock, you're
Damn.
Canadian now.
No, oh, it's even worse.
I don't know if I feel comfortable.
We
with
lose
having-
a lot of
giving-
ports though. We lose a lot
Yeah.
of ports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Texas.
And where will we get our quality entertainment from with
Actually,
Hollywood now
Canada
in
could
Canada?
Oh, no,
I'm a
okay with
great
that.
punching bag for entertainment. Just ask Extra Zero in the chat, okay? So I'm a meme machine.
I mean, we're pretty funny ourselves.
Damn it! I offered nothing.
Okay, that's
Thank
fair.
you, Gamer,
Washington,
handing
West
you an Oreo.
Mountains. Okay, but Oregon's got some great beaches too.
How about bend
No,
the
it
knee, Canada? You suck. We're America.
I'm fine with that.
No
Yeah, do it, it's fine.
negotiations.
Why don't we just start trying to make Super America? Why
Super
don't we start
America.
doing this? You know, we have Super Earth, yeah, but let's start
I
making.
thought
Super
that's
Earth
when
and
Trump
we'll
was
start
going to buy
with Super America.
Greenland.
Oh, I know.
day
Yeah,
that
I'm not
Never
against
happened.
that idea.
That would
The
have
day
been
Canada
wonderful.
didn't
That'd
rally
be great.
behind Don Cherry was the day it fucking died for me. That man
Oh,
should have been
yeah.
prime minister, and oh my god,
That was
it's
nuts.
so stupid.
It's Don fucking Cherry.
He's a national
He's our
icon.
patriot.
We-
Come
we have-
on.
We have Bret Hart, Don Cherry, and like John Candy. That is it. That is like,
Yeah,
Good
you
for
can't
John
count
Candy.
Shatner.
I mean, you
He's
guys also
barely
have Justin
Canadian now.
Bieber.
it's true.
Oh my
We
God.
had Norm Macdonald too. Just think.
Oh my god, R.I.P. The best.
Michael J. Fox is Canadian.
I mean, he's a
Yeah,
little
we're
shaky.
reminded of that often.
Oh, wow. Wow. True statement.
I think
Right.
Twitter's getting botted.
When isn't it?
Well, I assumed.
But no, I mean like the
Well-
streams on Twitter are getting botted.
I
Yeah.
assumed that anytime someone scrolls past a stream, it just counts as a view.
That might be true
Oh, it's
because
Rumble.
those views on Tuesday were wild.
Because it
Rachel
used to be the
Levine.
viewers were the viewers, right? Like maybe you have 0 views a whole stream, right? Which I did, and on Twitter, right? And then when I closed the stream, the views shot up to like 80, even though I had 0 people watching the whole time. And that's because every time they scroll past the stream, it counts as a view. That's what it looks like to me.
I need to know when this happened, Internet Crusader. Did this happen recently or was this in 2020?
The mayor of Portland told
the people who were rioting for literally over 100 straight days, stop rioting. You're making Donald Trump look good.
I
So it
think that was a
doesn't mean
couple years ago.
I think that was 2020.
It's
Yeah,
too much common
yeah,
sense. That would never happen.
yeah. Don't worry, it's all gonna ramp up in a few months here again soon. You're gonna hear all that again.
Gamergate's back. We're gonna meme Trump back in the office, baby.
Summer of Love, part
Round
2.
I don't need a Summer of Love 2.0.
Yeah, don't
Actually,
need
wouldn't
that.
this be
Yeah.
3.0 because they did there was the St. Louis one a few years back when Obama
Yeah.
was in the
Baltimore.
house, the White House.
It
Summer's
it wasn't
gonna
as
come.
big as that was like the pregame.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. That was like the setup to
That was the
2020.
beta test.
And
Yep.
when they had and there was what was it, the 80s with the blacks versus the roof Koreans. I mean,
That was back with Rodney King riots.
yeah, that one.
That was cool.
How have we not gotten a video game where I can play as a roof Korean?
I
yet?
know. I was just about to say that.
Oh my god, man! Like that would be such a. What is Sniper Elite doing lately? I want Sniper
Ooh.
Korean.
Yeah, they need like some extra like bonus levels. There you go.
I'm sick of killing Hitler, Sniper Elite. Let me kill something else.
back.
So let's get into it.
Oh,
Last week, a guy by the name of Cabrutus, is that how you say it?
Yeah, Cabrini.
Yeah.
as far as I
Brutus.
understand it.
He went out and he just made a very simple curated list of all the games that people know Sweetbaby Inc. have been involved in. And this is according to what the information that they had on their website. I haven't checked But I saw earlier today people were getting 408s when trying to hit their website. the
Yeah,
Sweet
for a
Baby-
short
I believe
time,
it's
and then it
back up.
cleared up.
Okay. So maybe they got DDoS with people trying to look at them.
It does now have a human verification on it, which was not the case before on the website. So they updated something.
Oh, maybe they were.
Oh yeah.
Don't DDoS these people.
100%.
We need them available so they can keep putting their feet in their mouths.
Exactly.
Yeah. We don't want them to shut up. The problem is that they're trying to shut up and they work in silence. So it's all about exposing, keep their pages up, and so we can laugh at them.
Exactly.
And just no matter what, constant
Leave them
vigilance.
alone and mock them into oblivion.
Yeah.
So he made this group, and this is like a little over a week old. This
Yeah, I remember my brother told me about it. They were only at 1,000 something followers or subs or whatever the hell. And now it's just blown up to what's that 200 and something?
215,386 followers.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
I side with
Crushing
Sweet
it.
Baby Inc. detected.
That means people are actually at least
They're
curious.
agreeing.
Yeah, they're
At least
curious.
curious what's going on.
They're curious. A lot of them are agreeing. Yes, I don't know how they actually control their followers because, of course, on the discussion
can't.
board, we've seen the whole if you're against Sweet Baby Inc., you're racist, you don't know what they're actually doing, all that whole thing. So, there's the people like Kotaku's out there that are in this. But at the same time, you actually have people coming in because they agree with what's going on and the people that are curious.
Yeah, it's such a small minority, and like at the end of the day, this curator page, just like I was mentioning earlier with the Total Biscuit frame rate police page, it's all about just providing information. And so this is just showing that people want this information. They want to know, oh, this is a Sweet Baby game. Therefore, most people are probably signing up to avoid it, but they don't have to. That's all it says is Sweet Baby worked on this game. And that's what they're afraid of.
Well, I've
very
made this
innocuous.
point too. It's like, okay, we've seen the reverse happen where they try to cancel somebody and everyone goes, why the fuck are you trying to cancel them? Let's all follow this and support this instead. So if Sweet Baby's viewing this as like Kabruda's trying to cancel them by saying not recommended, they made this game or whatever, wouldn't the reverse happen where people would run and support them? Oh, great, Sweet Baby does this. Perfect. I'm going to follow this game. I'm going to buy this game.
Yeah.
But it's clear that like a majority of gamers do not want this shit. Therefore, that's why it's failing and they're afraid.
Well, and
They're
the
afraid
website-
because they know that people are exposing it and that they're in the wrong.
Because they did.
Is the website actually saying don't buy these games, or is he just saying
No,
these
well,
are the
it's-
games they worked on?
No, all he's
essentially
pointed out.
it's a curator page, and so pretty much you can go to an individual game on Steam, right? And then it'll say that his account does not recommend this game, and because it says the credits Sweet Baby Inc.
But that's his own personal
Yes.
like disagreement, or just does he for himself? He says does not recommend. It's
Yeah.
still left up, and this is what we were saying on Saturday. It's like this is still left up to the individual, the person that happens upon us, if they want to listen to this.
Fractured, we
curator
know
or
that's not true. We know people can't make individual choices anymore.
It's
it
my own
doesn't
fault. I
say-
give people too much credit sometimes. What can I
It
say?
doesn't say like don't buy the game though. It literally just says I don't recommend this.
Yes.
This is the credits to show that.
And
Sweet
he
Baby
is the
Inc.
voice of all reason and authority, correct?
Kay actually said something interesting. Why?
Yes.
This should also be working in Sweet Baby's favor.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is a bunch of people that
Exactly.
wanted to go see this. So why is Sweet Baby so terrified? It goes to my whole thought process of they never wanted to be found out.
No,
None of these
they wanted to
companies
work in the
actually
shadows.
want. They wanted to work in the shadows. They didn't want to be found out, and they wanted you to just accept their slop. Sweet Baby just got big and proud. That's why they started pulling dumb moves and then got found out about. And what they're really terrified about is we are now looking at all the other companies and seeing
are
all the
behind
things
them,
that they've been working on and everything like that. Because now we're getting more and more terrified. And it's not just the companies. You have the AAA title companies along with it. But
it's all of it, yeah.
It's all together. But now we just have more people to look into and find these wonderful little connections and be like, oh, this is the reason our games are shit.
And this curator page is actually more ethical. I've been on Steam forever. It's more ethical than almost all, if not all, of the curator pages I already follow. Most of the ones I follow are literally just saying, here is my opinion on why I recommend or don't recommend this game. There's been similar ones in the past. I follow the Milo Yiannopoulos curator page, the niche gamer one. I literally follow one that rates games based on how much booba is in there, and so whether or not it's pervy enough for you. And then they will be like, "This game's shit, not enough tits, 0 out of 10." And so all Cabrutus is doing with his is, this has Sweetbaby in it. Here's the proof. And so you absolutely can use this if you happen to like these games. But of course, they don't want to be known. They want to work in secret. They want to work in hiding and just, push their agenda along.
Well, this was evident too. I was talking to Fractured about this a while back, where like during the Game Awards, they had their Twitter locked down. And it's like you had several games in the Game Awards show that were being featured. Isn't this your moment to really like jump on it and promote everything that you've been working
That's
on?
what I've been
You're
saying.
so afraid of being out in the open that you're literally hiding yourself in the biggest gaming event of the year.
And yet they
Now, I
had a
hate the Game
trailer
Awards, but still,
The fact
it's the
that they
biggest
do
event.
that, the fact that they do that is showing, like you're saying, like they know what they're doing is not going to be liked. They know what they're doing is something that most people do not agree with. Despite like, we're proud to have worked on this game, yay! Because like you say, I don't recommend this because I don't like this company because they do this. But it's like, hey, we're proud of what we do. We're proud of being a DEI, ESG company. We're all for it. We take that money. So yes, follow us, all the good DEI people who are not racist. That's what they should be out there saying, right?
Well, and that's been kind of the funny thing. Is like I've kept pointing out is how their website is still on old information, old awards that they technically won from previous games and stuff like that. They have not touched their site in I don't know how probably long at this point, because you would think, like you say, Brad, if they're so proud, you'd think they would update it and have all these new accolades on there. Where's the awards for things like Alan Cuck 2, Spooderman and all of this stuff? It's like you'd think they would be awfully proud. And I mean, it's not even having to say they're the EDEI company or anything like that. It's just like we are standing up for diversity and all this sort of diversity, inclusion, and all that crap. And that's all they have to promote. It's like they could have very well just stuck to their little MO. But
Joe is walking
they kind
in.
of they showed their hand when they then locked everything right down.
Guess what, Fractured? I have good news for you. They actually are updating their website to remove games they're working on. And so there's a game coming out called Contraband, and that was listed on the site. And if you use the Wayback Machine, you can see it there, and it's been removed.
Whoa.
So they're not only are they not updating their website, they're actually eliminating shit from their website. I don't know if they're like getting word from the developers being like, get us the fuck off of this. You're like suicide.
you're gonna tank us.
Yeah,
What has been interesting too is there's this one account on Twitter which I found some other information from which I forget which exactly, but Nerd Wars on there. He's been finding also how things are very closely connected to the Canadian government and stuff like that with these companies and everything like that. And
I had that in my video for tomorrow.
Yeah, and it's been amazing, just like how crazy. Oh yeah, because I thanked that account because it was between him and Spartacus that alerted us to the whole Weird Ghost and Baby Ghost account, and then he started posting in the thread like, hey, this is also connected to like possibly like even deeper for like Canadian government and taxpayer funds and stuff like that. It's getting crazy.
So when you start digging into like Weird Ghosts and everything like that and what they do along with Baby Ghosts, you find that it's this weird incestuous thing, and you don't understand how their fundings actually work. I think it was Dev pointed out on Side Scrollers today, ignore the drama, that frickin' Weird Ghost is getting money via Alec Holowaka's family because his sister runs
Eileen Holowaka. Is that what you're talking about?
Eileen Holowaka, because of her brother's passing. But they specifically say that their funding comes from Infinite Ammo, which was Alec Holowaka's website and everything like that. But when you go to Alec Holowaka's website, it says Alec Holowaka now, not Infinite Ammo. And I don't know how that thing's making money. I can't tell you how that is making money.
It looks like they haven't done anything in years.
They post one article once a year.
Damn.
That's it.
So now, I think what Dev was saying was she got $7 million in inheritance when Alec
Jesus
passed.
Okay.
How?
Because he made that much. He was I don't know I don't know how he made the money, but that's what Dev was saying he found in a
I don't
PDF document.
I don't recall Night in the Woods being a very popular game. Like the reason why it
No.
really got on everyone's radar is because of what happened, unfortunately. And it's sad that that's the reason. But realistically, as gamers during that time, none of us were really aware of this game beyond that situation happening. So I don't see that being the reason he would have had millions of dollars personally.
Well, then on top of that, they solely point out that that's where our 100% of our funding comes from is Alec Holowaka's passing. That's where all of our funding comes from.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, you get the other creator who I can't think of her name off the top of my head. I don't have the websites pulled up in front of me, but she actually is a co-founder of Gamma, that Gamma thing that they do Baby Ghosts together with.
Okay, yeah.
And Gamma has
Gamma
the
Studios,
ties. Gamma Studios. They have the ties to the Canadian government, and they get money to help push minority-led co-ops everywhere. So they get like $50 million.
That's
through
interesting.
the Canadian government,
The
and then they're
Faber
going
chick-
around. Yeah,
I looked at the Faber chick's LinkedIn today, and she didn't have any government work on. She had a big old resume on LinkedIn, massive. But nothing government wise. Just a bunch
So,
of like
here,
what
let
she's
me-
doing with Weird Ghost, just like a bunch of these small
let me pull
little
it up.
whatchamacallums,
Let
the
me
startup things.
find it real
But so
quick.
real quick, you guys can barely see this. Let me
Hey, that's
make
me.
it. Let me make it like this. So Saturday, Fractured got a DM from our buddy Spartacus about Weird Ghosts. And this was Saturday night, and Fractured was just this wasn't planned, so he was just kind of going through their site and everything.
Browsing through.
And you see here at the top of Weird Ghosts, they've got 5 buttons at the top. This one, let me see if this is active. This first one right here actually says studios. You can't really see it. That is completely missing. You could no longer click that. When you try to go to the URL that would be for, because if you have a brain, you can kind of figure out what that URL is. The error that comes up, the 404 error that comes up for that page is different from any other non-page that would be on this website. So they are actively trying to hide the things that they are working on.
Oh, it gets weirder because I'll give you guys a show right now because I just pulled it up in my video
Please don't give us
tomorrow.
a show.
Yeah, I'll give you a show. Don't worry.
I do
In my
have
video
the Wayback
tomorrow.
Machine for the studios button if you want to see it. It's Rocket Adrift,
Ooh.
Daffodil and Friends, and
Wait,
Lucid
what?
Tales.
Did someone actually archived that? Oh no shit.
Wayback Machine's wild. I just
Yeah,
searched
Wayback
it.
Machine takes
Yeah,
tons
I
of
thought
screenshots. It's
for
great.
sure. I was like, this is just a tiny little site.
I
No one
can
would-
never get Wayback Machine to work. I just bookmarked that.
That was January 10th. I sent you in the private chat there the
Okay.
screenshot of the
Ooh.
studios page there. So,
So-
I see 3 studios, but who knows what other studios
Maybe.
they're linked to.
I have something for you guys to get even more weirded out. So, how do I do this again?
What is it we learned too
Quick
that
basic
after we
question.
yeah.
Quick basic question, just so I'm clear on what's being done. This company is basically going through and putting the polish on a game, making it more DEI compliant. Is that generally what's happening?
Some of it, yes, they're being touted as either like just a pure consultant company, or they are in there to help write certain stories, or yes, like you say, polish them up to make it also then so that more of the like minority groups will identify with the characters that the people are putting into those games, so that the vernacular is more accurate, the clothing is more accurate, quote unquote, all this sort of stuff, that they are meant to be informing the clueless artists on what to do for their story and for their game that they want to put together.
And how does that work for
some-
like a game that's 10,000 years in the future?
You know, so James, I'm seeing these links you're sending with the archives of
yeah.
Ghosts. Do you know if anyone archived the Baby Ghost stuff, because they changed that too?
Yes,
I have that pulled up.
So
I
let me
have
pull
that
that
pulled
up
up right now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
so
gonna
this
say.
is Baby Ghost. When you come down here to their media kit, which you have to come all the way down here to find. They specifically say, hey, to date we have supported 10 studios across 5 different provinces. You click on the 10 studios, it's gone.
Yep. I've got it on my video.
They don't even show this. But here's another thing. What's weirder is Baby Ghost is the grant firm from Weird Ghost.
Yep.
And they work with Gamma Space here, which specifically says they get money from the Canadian government's learning to read program or something like that.
That's what Nerd Wars was telling me on March 4th. He's dropping that bit of info in the threads. I'm like, oh shit.
This stuff. This is all diversity, inclusion, ESG stuff. And like one of the things that they only care about when you get this money is your social impact. That's one of the main things that they care about is how your social impact is. So it's ESG. Everything that they talk about on Weird Ghost, Baby Ghost, and stuff like that only cares about their social impact and how that is doing. Funny thing is, though, Baby Ghost specifically says that in order to get this funding, you must be at least 2 individuals. One of them must be a minority, and they're not going to look into it. So, James and Kay, James just identify as being gay.
Yeah,
you guys can get this money up to.
We're in.
Well,
I'm married to you, so it's.
They don't even have to
lie.
Deal. They don't even have to lie. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Kay's Kay's got the double card with the
what the fuck? Woman. I got the POC woman, whatever gay shit.
Yeah, over there.
Whatever card I can hand in, that's like, yeah, sure.
You're right, and all you gotta say is that you peg him.
And it's fine. Dermy, sorry, I'm like multitasking and I suck at it because believe it or not, I'm a man. What was the page on Baby Ghost that you said was missing? I'm just looking at them on the Wayback Machine right now. I want to see if I can find it for you.
It's their media kit. It's a weird. It doesn't actually have a URL, but it was supposed to be their 10 studios that they worked with. I'm back at let's see, December, and I'm not seeing anything on a media kit, but I'm gonna keep looking. Here, I'll send you the media kit link.
Oh yeah, throw it in the private chat and I'll take a look.
Yeah.
I will completely agree with this statement with Melee Games stronger social impact than any of these dumb studios.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliment.
Oh, you're the best. That is way too kind.
Thank
I've just ruined things. But thank
Civil
you.
War.
Me too.
More
Civil
fun.
War.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Don't mention Civil War.
Civil War.
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
What?
Wait, what?
He just started.
Joe Biden?
He starts off with Civil War?
This is the most critical time since the Civil War. We have Russia on the march, Ukraine, Europeans. If anyone thinks Putin will stop at Ukraine, you are wrong. Go to war.
You know what? We're gonna go to war. We're gonna go to war. We're gonna win.
Now.
Excellent way to get the people to want to vote for you.
Did he give himself a red
Ukraine can stop Putin. This is out, guys.
Come on now. We need those votes. We need to go beat Ukraine.
If we give them a ton of money, they will stop Putin. Thank Christ.
We need to start bullying people.
Yeah, because it's worked so well for them so far.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to check out because I am just overwhelmed with emotion right now.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
So flustered.
Double your victim bucks.
I love the United Socialist States of America.
Do you need to go make a TikTok, Duke?
That's not a joke, dude. That's just a fact.
Steve's like pixels.
But
Lofty pixels?
Oh God, no.
Oh, those MAGA Republicans.
He's out not in the real world. He's somewhere else in Arizona. He's in Arizona's butthole.
Oh, we're calling back to Reagan.
Arizona's butthole.
Phoenix.
I want to listen. As much as the State of the Union sounds fun, let's talk about cringe shit and Baby Ghosts and everything like that.
Yeah. And I want to thank everyone for not watching the brain dead old man
he looks
on who knows how many drugs, and instead choosing to spend your time here with us.
You have your own brain dead old man right here.
Yeah, that's the
recalled
thing.
sex
I could
doll.
click the 10 studios real quick and send you that.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to go through the Kotaku article. So, does anyone got the tweet of that Sweetbaby, whatever the fuck it is? I don't know if it's a dude or a chick going after Kabrutus.
I can get her.
Somebody come get her.
Get her done.
Oh shit! How many fucking ones are there?
By the way, is that person the Sweetbaby that attacked Kabrutus? Dude or chick?
The Felix guy or
Felix is
Felix.
The Kotaku writer?
Chris Kindred? Is that what you're talking about?
Chris Kindred.
Chris Kindred.
I don't know.
It's time to play everyone's favorite game, male or female.
It's hard. Yeah.
And
I really don't know.
I have a very other similar question because I've been wondering this for years and never looked into it. Brianna Wu.
Dude.
Man,
Dude.
Okay.
Dude.
Okay, good.
Dude, yeah.
What are you talking about?
My Transdar is
Why do
on-
I know Brianna Wu?
If
Why
you
do I
have
He
know
to
tried to
Everyone
run.
knows Brianna Wu.
He tried to run for what was it? Some political
Congress or
position?
some
Yeah, I
Congress
think-
or something.
I
I don't
in
think
Massachusetts or some shit.
Rashford, I
Yeah.
don't think Brianna is a man's name.
Well,
I
he
just
can
gotta
call himself
say-
whatever the hell he
Male to
wants,
female.
but
if you were doubting, if you can't tell with Brianna Wu, you need to quit porn. Let's just say that. Oh my
Oof.
God, your brain is getting blurry there.
I feel like we were just talking. I was talking about this just the other night. Was this last night, Shock, that we're talking about how they like try and slide in gay porn into stuff to try and get people to like.
Oh yeah, it was one of those like James O'Keefe thing where they were interviewing an actual like Pornhub exec, and they said, yes, we do know underage people are watching, and yes, we do sneak in gay and trans stuff in the straight section so that it advertises them to go to the other sections. And they like openly said that. It was
Stop watching porn.
disgusting.
Stop watching porn.
I know.
Fuck,
But
if
what
you have
else
to
am I
look at
supposed to
something,
jerk off to?
Get your dad.
I don't know.
Playboy.
Streamers.
Get
Kick
your dad's old Playboy.
Anime.
There you go.
Twitch.
Those are all men too. What are you talking about?
I'm on Kick. Do not do that.
I was gonna say we're jerking it to Shaka Zulu here.
Shaka Zulu, what I can't.
Watching Shaka Zulu play Wind Waker. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
Wait till I
Yeah,
open the
the
chest
obvious
chat. What's in the chest?
Chris.
It's a man, baby.
Okay, so I got Felix's thing. I got
Oh, you got
Chris
it?
thing, and I got
Hello.
hello, God.
I hate to do this.
I like it. Keep it. It's great.
Yeah,
I
looks
don't.
good.
So which one do you want first?
Brianna Wu called him by the real
Oh,
name.
yeah, John Flint.
Flint.
Yep.
Okay, interesting.
Yep.
You can't Hectorino say that.
Listen, I have Brianna. Brianna Wu has me blocked. So
Imagine being a man and you still can't beat another dude at Counter-Strike. Like that was you're cheating. You're a cheating woman. You couldn't beat a man in Counter-Strike. You're in the gamer term, you're a cyborg. You're a cyborg woman. You still
wait,
couldn't
was
do
it real quick? Was it Brianna Wu that did Bully Hunters?
Yes.
Or is it,
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
No.
Revolution 60. Revolution 60.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Revolution 60.
Oh,
I don't know
my
about Bully Hunters. Wasn't that
Bully-
like the movement?
That
Bully
was
Hunters?
some other people. That was
That
the
was
ones that were
entirely
going after.
No,
separate
that was
organization.
Brianna Wood too.
Yeah.
Oh, was
He
Brianna
might have
involved in that? I don't
endorsed it,
know.
No,
but that was
No,
it.
she was like the spokesperson. Or he
No, it was
Wow.
some other fat lady.
It was a bunch
like,
of dumb women.
Was it
man.
Zoe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
George
remember the
being
bully
part
hunters
of
because I
it.
want to take it back and be pro bullying. So
Yes,
Exactly.
I was
I like
always
bully
pro
hunters.
bullying. I was like, what the fuck? Are girls
yeah.
joining and being bullies too? This is great. Come on in.
the bully
Bully me
hunter
harder,
thing
uwu.
Woo!
it was a little bit after Gamergate started to dwindle out and all that stuff. And what
Yeah.
it was just like a, hey girls, are you sick of harassment in video games? Call the bully hunters and
Yeah.
we'll come in
We'll
and
jump
bully
into
them
the
for
game.
you.
Uh-oh, Imp. I'm not supposed to bring that up about Brianna's self-harassment. I get in
Oh,
trouble
yeah.
when I start bringing that one up. So
Well, it was
I know.
fucking true.
I just
it's
find it
fucking
funny.
true. Space Cat Gal developer account. So
He
would you
forgot
guys
to
hate
log out.
Brianna Wu and
Forgot
then
to log
deletes
out
it
of his
15
damn
minutes
account.
later?
So
You dumb
Hey, if
bitch.
you
We
bring
know
that
it's you.
up-
It's self-harassment.
hold on.
You're
Hold
fine.
on.
If you bring that up,
Hold
another
on.
Brianna Wu's dogs is gonna die out in the cold. God damn it!
yeah, there's that. So Brianna Wu is in some circles that I visit in the internet, right? I don't know if you
I'm
guys.
glad you
I call
said-
him. I call him
You better
Lilo and
clarify
Stitch.
real quick.
I thought
dude.
you gave her a ride or
If
something.
you guys, no,
Pornhub, dude.
You guys know. You guys know what are they called? Adam and
Adam
Sid?
and Stitch. Yeah,
Lilo
I
and
know
Stitch.
those rifters.
So they're friendly with Brianna Wu, and so they will
Yeah.
cover some of the stuff that she says. And recently, she came out and said something about regretting a lot of the stuff she's done because she sees the left now and she sees them as psychotic.
He's bounced around.
vote
And this
for
was
me.
like 2-3 weeks ago.
Vote for me.
Sure.
Yeah, he's
He's
kind of
not-
been like a
medicine retard.
He's kind of the
Yeah.
Transformer version of Ian Miles Chong. He bounces around a bit and then he gets canceled all over again.
Thank you. Yes,
How
that's
can we
exactly what
send
I've
the
been
Malaysian
arguing.
government after Brianna Wu?
Yeah, bro.
They're
Brianna
not
Wu
going to change.
Brianna Wu is as unstable as the medication he receives.
Guys,
Yeah.
okay, listen,
Literally,
look, this is
okay.
something I would have dropped if there was ever a debate with Brianna, but this is something that I need to know the answer of. In 2014, Brianna says, I got a grant, I got $200,000 from my parents to start a studio. Okay.
Yes.
Damn.
In 2017, Brianna Wu says, I, at age 20, was homeless.
Mm-hmm.
And thrown out
You
by her
got it.
parents,
You got
effectively.
money, and because you came out or some gay shit, I don't fucking know. But it's like, okay, you are either getting money like $200K from your parents, or you're homeless.
Well,
Which
he
one?
had a hell of a way of
Okay.
showing.
But she
Doesn't
couldn't
fucking
afford a
make
home. She
Well, had a
couldn't
hell
pay
of a
for a
way-
home, is what you're saying.
Had a hell of a way of
Moonshine
showing it.
doesn't
Like,
Just
come cheap.
carrying around a bag
Yeah.
with 200K in it on the streets. That happens a lot.
had a hell of
happens
a
a
way of
lot.
showing it by posing with
Not
the
in
motorcycle
Canada.
and shit.
Not in Canada, because 200,000 there is very different than here. But
It's like $5
it's very conceivable.
Brianna Wu is a nonstop victim grifter. That's all she ever did. I actually went back on Alt Censored. Shout out to altcensored.com. Alt Uncensored. But I was watching some old videos, even from Sargon of Akkad, actually, just talking about her. And literally all she was doing at Gamergate, she was irrelevant during Gamergate. It was just she saw something that she could grift off of to say, I'm getting harassed, give me money. And that's been her MO ever since. And it was Sargon pointed out back then, if you just ignore her, like she is completely irrelevant to this entire conversation. She is literally just trying to say you're harassing me and then pointing to other people to say Gibbs constantly.
Exactly.
Yep.
Like
That's all that happened. It was like,
and that's what she's
and then
doing
there was-
now with her political career.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There was that 8chan post that apparently doxed Brianna or whatever. If it actually got doxed, that's horrible. But the name of the fucking account is the leader of Gamergate. Okay? And you're
Not at
telling
all
me you're supposed to take that seriously? That
Well,
Gamergate was harassing Brianna Wu when the leader of Gamergate on 8chan posted Brianna's address. This is the screenshot.
I was willing to give
Uh-oh.
Brianna Wu credit for a while. I was like, oh, they're actually coming around. Then they went on Timcast Culture War, and it
Yeah,
was
no.
just a fucking shit show. It's like, oh, you're full of shit.
Yeah.
You're just full
They're
of shit.
insane. Yeah.
I was hearing those rumblings, coming around and all that. I'm like, bull fucking shit.
I just want to take a moment and thank Steve for muting himself while he's fucking vacuuming that shit.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Steve.
You're handsome.
We love you.
You are handsome.
You're
Take
great.
it off, Big Daddy. That was shock.
I knew that was gonna. I'm surprised it didn't go through with it.
To answer Edgewood's comment about the documentary, yes, there's a documentary about Brianna. The internet ruined my life
No,
on
that's the
sci-fi or
most
whatever.
Victim
Oh,
grip
sci-fi.
headline ever, title ever. The internet ruined my life.
At one point,
$5.99.
Brianna Wu claimed that she was harassed 48 times in 6 months.
No, I thought it was
Oh my God.
108 death
Even if
threats.
if that was true, what a rough life. 48
Listen, I
times
don't-
in 6 months. That's almost once.
We
Every
have
week.
proof
What-
of
what does that
Wonder
actually
we
mean,
have
though?
proof
Every
of
time we
zero.
play
Yes,
COD,
exactly.
Derby,
What
how
is
much
that?
you get harassed?
What does the harassment count as?
But that's a good
Exactly. This is what
question.
I've been arguing this whole fucking time. What is the harassment?
Yeah.
No
Tell me.
proof and disagreement is
Well,
not harassment.
Hold on.
Well, you
Laughing
don't
at
need
you is
proof.
not
We know
harassment.
this.
Yeah.
Well,
Segue.
their harassment is simply saying you smell.
We've got harassment right here.
What
Yeah,
the
we do.
Oh, what a segue! What a segue, ladies and gentlemen.
Segue.
So, according to Kotaku, the guy who made that list of games that Sweet Baby made and he said not recommended is harassing Sweet Baby Inc.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's harassment. Harassment having any sort of criticism is harassment.
Yeah. Actually, you're not wrong there. Just simply saying, I don't like you and I think you smell like poo is harassment and is akin to you trying to murder somebody.
That's what. So that's why that was the big
Wait,
thing with Gamergate. It's like you said anything that made fun of these people, it was harassment.
Yes, that's what was the
Oh,
most effective
wow.
tool against them for the longest time.
Okay,
So,
wait, guys, I'm gonna come
People
out.
cried
Okay.
about it.
I get harassed
Guys,
every week.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I get harassed every fucking week, and it's called
Yeah,
ball
you are.
busters.
That's called. Yeah, when you get
It's
paid
called
for
being
it.
dermy.
When you ask for money to be harassed.
Well,
I mean,
after-
Kratos
prostitution, dude.
assault your butthole.
After the first time I streamed with you, Dermy, I was being polite and nice, and you're like, "What the fuck are you doing? Stop it!" I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'll knock it off."
I do.
You
have
told me
big
to
news.
abuse you.
No,
The
no, I
COVID
didn't.
vaccine cures cancer.
I don't know what you guys. Wait,
with
what?
death.
What?
COVID vaccine cures cancer. News from Joe
my
Biden.
God.
Just
Oh my
said it.
God.
Are
So
you?
the stream's taken down.
We're not a
Static, I
hospital.
wish you
I'm
had
not a
great-
doctor. I'm not a
We're
hospital.
not doctors. We're not
Hey,
doctors here.
he's married to a doctor, the greatest doctor ever. And
I-
he literally said that the vaccine
And I'm Brianna Wu. What do you
saved us from
expect?
COVID is now being used to cure cancer.
Angar might be a doctor.
I main a doctor in Dead by Daylight. There you go. That's just gonna confuse him.
I have a juris doctor.
So let's
mean,
look at what
my
these
doctor's
guys. Let's
behind
look at
his
what
truck
this
stop.
Alyssa Mercante has to
Yeah,
say.
we have
We're
a
running out of
Walgreens.
time, and I want to get into
Hold on.
Alyssa Mercante as well.
What if what Biden just said is true, and literally, like, we cured cancer, and like, how long did it take for that to come out? 9 months?
It's just 2 weeks
killing
later.
people. It's
It's
not
2
his-
weeks.
Jesus Christ!
Pelosi's
We need
not
to get
gonna
you
fuck
high
you,
on
dude.
paint more often.
I love it.
I think it's when Steve is actually working. I think that's in his natural element, and the innate Steve-ness comes out.
He needs to be doing something.
Steveness.
Yeah,
We
that's
don't want lazy ass Steve sitting on his butt playing with the Panther. We want contractor Steve doing work. That's when the brain
Christ.
cells start churning.
Exactly.
I need to go look up that.
And honestly, I don't know that I like it that much.
Edgewood's
I'm
over
concerned
here
about
saying
this.
that our president needs to be
I'm
smoking weed.
sorry, I make you feel dumb when I'm working.
By the way, I just want to say, if you're lurking in here, if this is your first time, Static does an awesome show. Give him a follow. He absolutely deserves it. Look at the wrangling he has to do. All of us are just screaming, and he's like, please, the article, for the love of God. So
Yeah,
You
we're
know,
over here
you're
talking
wrong.
about harassment, Brianna Wu, Biden being retarded. We have Steve doing his shit, high on
Steve's
paint
huffing
fumes.
paint.
When
We're
I
like,
get home,
"Article, guys."
if you're under his desk, there's gonna be a problem.
We're
Because you're
We're just
jealous.
cosplaying FNT tonight. That's all. It's all.
If he's
we're all
under
just
my desk,
cosplaying
there is no
FNT.
problem. This is
I
my
think
house.
Steve has
already been under Dermy's desk, it's fine.
Hey, Steve,
What was that,
there's
Kay?
plenty of room under my
I said
desk.
he's already been under Dermy's desk. It's fine.
He's
I'm
the
used
men
to
love
it.
me.
I fought off like
The
10
men
gay
love-
men already. I'm used to it.
Oof.
James
I
is
just
my
want to say
husband.
I hate restream layouts when you've got a big panel.
Yeah, this is
That
not
is the
gonna be fun
problem with it
tomorrow.
sometimes.
Otherwise, I like restream, but it's not. It's certainly not perfect.
Still
Anyway,
don't know how to use it.
so Sweetbaby Inc. is not the largest narrative design company in the games industry, nor is it solely responsible for characters and stories in recent high-profile releases like Alan Wake 2, God of War Ragnarok, and Suicide Squad. But good luck
Yeah,
telling some gamers that.
Yeah, hit detection is also a line in Alan Wake 2.
And
Oh,
there was
dear.
another one.
There was?
I think you had 3 on that.
No, I had Hit Detection, Sweet Baby Inc. were all part of a Remedy that also both boasted about working on Alan Wake 2.
So, and you know what? They're probably kind of right about this because God of War Ragnarok, most of the characters were already established, right?
Mhm.
With the exception of one that I can think of off the top of my head, the Black Norse woman.
Angraboda.
Who?
Angraboda.
Oh,
Loki's ice giant future wife of Loki. Yeah, black woman.
I don't know.
Well,
Not
look, none of
aging
us
up
were there.
Atreus was weird too.
But to try and say that these people had nothing to do with how the story was put together
Well-
is a complete lie. Because that's
Well,
People
just
know-
why the fuck would you hire a consulting company and not take their consultations?
Especially when
Well,
they're
they
threatening
hired-
you.
Yeah, we were making
Yeah.
that point too.
Yeah.
But also,
Well,
they
he-
hire that consulting company only when they are forced to because they're terrorists.
we'll get there.
No, it's making it better.
No, I think it's. Do you think
Making it better
BlackRock,
by
like,
threatening to
you
get
get
you
extra
out of your
points,
company.
right, when you have an actual company because you can actually show that you're trying to bring more.
I don't know
diversity
anymore.
in.
This is
You
it's a
get
grip. It's a
you
fucking
have
grip.
to get extra points. This is
It
just
leveled up.
Wait.
they're
Do we
all
get
in-
extra points?
Has anyone read that? Is there a manual for ESG and how you get the points? I mean, I know video games don't have manuals anymore,
It's
it won't
pretty
do
much
it.
the
Do we-
same
how-
shit when they started
Rub
doing
it in,
credit
Brad,
scores
just
with
rub
the
it in.
banks. It was
Bring
just
back
third-party-
manuals, damn it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Here's a
those-
serious
I
question.
remember playing with manuals like Wing Commander in the 90s. Those manuals were awesome.
Yeah,
Here's
they
a
were.
They had,
serious
they had
question.
stories
Such
and
extra
everything.
artwork, story, and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Mhm.
How's our ESG?
I like this better.
Hell,
We're-
our
we're-
Lord and
our
Savior.
We're now
ESG
talking
score.
about how great instructor manuals are, which I agree. But
Lightning
They are nice.
The most based opinion there can be. Bring back
So
manuals.
They are
true.
nice.
You were gonna say something, Dermy.
How's our ESG score, by the way? Because we have a minority, a gay, and whatever the fuck Shock is.
I'm a furry.
He's a furry,
Oh,
but I
I'm
think
a
we're doing
mod,
all
yeah.
right. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know.
not.
how
I'd take
ESG
it down a
scores work,
lot.
but I think
Dude.
we're probably
Yeah.
high sixes.
Well,
I've
I mean,
seen some
Steve
extreme
hasn't said
furries,
the
though.
F slur yet, so we're still good.
Right?
We
Yeah.
got an hour. We got an hour or so.
Fat.
I have faith in Steve.
He literally did that 5 seconds into a
Fabulous.
stream one time.
That was hilarious, dude.
He just called me a bundle of sticks with the hard T.
oh my god.
I love this show so much.
I wasn't joking. It's one of my favorite
Yeah.
shows. It's
And this was
insane.
like one of the first shows we ever went on back in the day, and yeah, it's just so fucking fun.
Back in
Well,
the day,
you
it was
guys had
months
my
ago.
back. You and this guy right here had my back when I was in my. As a matter of fact,
That's how I found you.
okay. Well, I'm gonna finish my thought. You guys had my back with the Twitter thing,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
this
I remember
guy's
that.
in this chat right now, which tells me he's not doing his Thursday show, and that's the only reason why he's never been on this show.
Oh.
Is because I thought he had a Thursday Transformer show.
Extra's
That's
great,
right.
man. Yeah, I'd love to see you guys together.
bro.
Yeah, extras a go.
Oh, actual Transformers, not manatees.
Not the
Not
manatees.
Yeah, not the
No,
manatees
no,
like
no.
we like to talk about here.
Okay.
For those
Those
not
gosh
aware
darn
of
suicidal
the
manatees.
manatee lore, here's
This is so good.
You know, you need the clip of the what's the little creature? The thing saying you and your weird child.
Oh,
The-
the-
Son?
You
What was
leave
that
me
thing
and my
called?
son
Meat.
alone, or whatever.
What was that?
You
What
leave
was
me
that
and
thing?
my son alone.
that was the meat.
the meat.
Meep. The meep.
Oh, the meat.
Yeah, it was
Meep
from
goes,
Dr.
Oh, yeah.
Weird child.
Yeah. You leave my child alone.
God, that was
I kind of I was rooting for the meep at the end, honestly.
We all were.
Yeah.
Put us out of our misery, meep.
So, well, okay. So we were talking about the Alan Wake stuff, right?
Yes.
Let me see. Is this the paragraph? I want to read this one paragraph in particular. Let me look for it.
You didn't have it pulled up, motherfucker.
No, I got it right
Hey.
here. Calm down.
It's here. Settle down.
So,
Beavis.
the Steam group now has more than 100,000 followers, more than 200,000 followers,
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Because we're awesome.
and its own Discord that boasts nearly 2,000 members. But this ire against Sweetbaby Inc. and DEI initiatives in general isn't new. In October 2023, Kiwi Farms Post shares similar sentiments, stating the company's involvement in Remedy's award-winning 2023 action game Alan Wake 2 was possibly one of the biggest scandals in gaming history.
Listen, I
Mhm.
love the farms. Dermy rule number 3: never go up against the farms, okay? Because the farms will always fucking win.
Yeah.
I will never go
course.
against the farms.
There
There's
is
corn
some
to harvest.
bullshit. Yeah, there's also bullshit over on the farms, so you always have to take it with a grain of salt. There's crazy people there.
Yeah.
As awesome as they are.
Has anyone
this
here
is-
actually played Alan Wake 2?
I love the first one, and then when I saw Sweet Baby's involvement and the fact that they race swapped a character, I've not played it since. But shout out to Insidious Bliss who
I
gifted us
watched,
it, so I have to play it.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I
Sorry.
watched Az play it.
But yeah, they literally race swapped a character, and the game is called Alan Wake. But then they make it 50% about the black woman that was formerly white in the first game.
That's
Oh,
what's so
so kinda
fucking
like,
gaslighting about this shit is because now we're getting to a point where we see if a new character is switched with a black woman, we assume the worst. But it's like when you give the game a chance, it's fucking garbage.
Yeah. And
Kinda
there
like
there
in
is dialogue
Avengers,
and
but it-
everything in the game about like she will go up to like the country people and then they'll be like, "Howdy, ma'am," and she's like, "Actually, I'm the leader of the FBI," and it's like,
Oh yeah,
"All right,
she's like,
settle
he's like, you know
down."
what? You're better than me. I'll let you be in charge. And so
Well,
the
yeah.
guy who's wearing the main jacket, like the yellow FBI jacket, the girl goes up to him because he's like the leader, and he's like, "Why would you assume that I'm the chief? Huh? Why not
So-
the black woman?"
I can talk about Alan Wake a lot, but pretty much Alan Wake is a big ripoff of one of my favorite, if not my favorite TV show of all time, Twin Peaks, directed by David Lynch.
Oh, also a little X-Files in it too, though.
Yeah, well, Twin
X-Files.
Peaks.
Well,
Twin Peaks
and
was
X-Files
before X-Files. That's actually where what's his name, David Duchovny started as a trans person.
He was a manatee.
He was a manatee on.
He was Agent Cooper's buddy.
Yeah, and so anyway, Alan Wake is just pretty much a ripoff of Twin Peaks, and they, at least back in the day, admitted it because Sam Lake was just a big fan of Twin Peaks. So fast forward to now, it's still a ripoff of Twin Peaks, but Twin Peaks Season 3. But then, even though the game's called Alan Wake and it should all be about him getting back to his wife and everything, they literally race swapped a completely minor character and then made her 50% of the game and also made her black. It would have at least made sense if you just bolstered up this character and kept her white, but no, make her black.
That's why they took a minor character because they hoped nobody would notice too.
And from what I understand,
the fans wouldn't notice this.
That's what they did with the Avengers game, right? Where it became Ms. Marvel was the whole story, and you barely got to play.
Suicide Squad with Deadshot. That can make her, You guys didn't like somebody making her fist bigger all the time, fisting everybody.
No, I'm not into fisting. No.
I prefer the new version, sir.
Yeah,
I prefer Green Lantern Ms. Marvel.
Is that really what they've done to her? She can just make shit.
Yeah, she's Green Lantern Ms. Marvel
with her nega bands.
Careful with that one.
She's always been a.
Careful with that.
Oh, she's always.
So this is the post that they're talking about.
That was the most stupidest
saying that this is a racist post.
My God!
Like, so if you look at this image here, all this says is we believe representation is key to connecting players and audiences, and we offer a few ways to help your team and project gain the perspective need to make that happen. We're a part of an inclusive and knowledgeable community of diverse consultants able to cover a wide range of cultural and sensitivity topics. Our approach leads with the creation of joy in marginalized players and seeks to be additive rather than strictly corrective. We do cultural consultation, sensitivity and inclusivity reading, risks and opportunity assessments, and more. Check out Alan Wake 2.
And that last line there, they talk about like how they pretty much manipulate people. So on Side Scrollers today, Craig was focused a lot on how they intimidate, but they have other tools at their disposal. So they will try to go positive to start with. It's fine, Static, you're handsome. So they will
Hell, Static.
Before they threaten you, they will try to sweeten you up. It's in their fucking name. And they will say like, hey, this is great this way, but why don't we make it like this? Why don't we look at Spider-Man? Why don't we make Spider-Man save a black, deaf, gay couple? Because that's a fucking priority.
Oh,
Why
no,
don't
how
we
about
make this
fucking-
character this and that? So they try
Let's
to
have the
spin it
black
as a positive.
Spider-Man talk down the villain and be peaceful because
fucking
Peter Parker's never done that.
It's a soft glove intimidation. You're doing great, but you know what I think would kind of be even greater? Because what you did is awesome.
Actually, and they're honest about this.
weird,
They're
though.
honest with the manipulation because they are so full of themselves at like conferences, like we have GDC coming up, all this
But
stuff.
they don't
will
even need
do
that
their
stuff
tactics.
though, because the writers have already infiltrated these companies and have written intersectional woke shit. But now the actual corporations are like, okay, we need a third party this to make sure that you actually bring.
Oh, that's just money
propaganda.
laundering. That's
Both
all.
sides now.
That's part of then the government grants and stuff like that. That they
Yes.
make those look good and bring all that sort of shit in because they're all just positively reinforcing each other that yes, we're doing the best job ever.
What's
Something
up,
tells
Stash?
me
Changing behaviors.
Brad hasn't seen this.
There you go.
That
There it
was
is.
this is funny because she says the same thing that again what was it?
Oh
Manga
no! Wait a
Lawyer-
minute.
Manga
think-
Lawyer had
was
this
I
like a
watching-
month or so ago, and we talked about this.
I think
thing,
I
but
saw
this is
this
a different
morning.
conference, but she's saying the same exact lines. She likes this fucking friend. She likes this a lot.
This
Yeah.
is
Oh
the
yeah,
information.
because this is what they were
Quarter
saying.
brown girl.
Wasn't this the same shit they were saying 10 years ago?
Probably.
To force in this woke bullshit is to we'll listen to
Everything is racist.
Yeah.
Everything is sexist. Everything is
Yeah, they're all
homophobic,
Nita
and we have to call it all
Sarkeesians.
out.
They
Or Nita
see
Sarkeesian.
that-
Well,
Yeah.
if everything's racist and sexist already, then being racist and sexist doesn't matter.
Exactly.
But I would say
Sweet
Anita's
Baby-
more of a grifter. Like, I think she's doing it more for money. This is just pure ideology at this point.
Well, remember, Sweet Baby Inc. had Felix, Lego Butts, Felix, with whatever the fuck their troon creature,
Full of
whatever.
Lego
Butts, yeah.
Yeah, fabulous.
Nuggets.
that creature. They were the PR person for both Zoe Quinn and Anita Sarkeesian. Sweet Baby Inc. has connections to Anita
This
Sarkeesian
ride never
and
ends,
Zoe
baby. This
Quinn.
ride never ends.
And I hope none of them are listening because I'll let you guys in on a secret. Because people like me, NK, and Fractured were there 10 years ago. All those people were around in Gamergate, and Twitter has wonderful search tools. Their accounts never got banned. It was the pro Gamergate sides that tended to get banned. So you can search these people's names and search Gamergate, search all these terms, and you'll find them talking in 2014, 2015. You'll see those connections be made. I was able to search back and see the origins of Sweet Baby and everything.
Hey,
Edgewood was there too, man. Shout out, buddy. So yeah, you can. It's all still there. I hope they don't watch this because then they're going to start purging their Twitters. Yes, they are. Exactly. They're literally the mafia. The except not cool.
Well, here's evidence of them
without
being
the swagger.
Here's evidence of them literally being
Teenage black kid.
mafia.
Listen to this.
If you're a creative working in AAA, which I did for many
I
years,
have my Twitter muted.
I heard it.
I was hearing it.
You heard it.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, you were? Well, I can't.
Oh, shit.
Steve, where are you to call your brother a F slur?
Don't give him any ideas.
if you're a creative working in AAA, which I did for many years,
I can't hear it.
Now you can't
Shut
hear
up,
it?
Dermy. Shut up.
I have another show. Let's get it.
this stuff up to your higher ups. And if they don't see the value in what you're asking for when you ask for consultants, when you ask for research, go have a coffee with your marketing team and just terrify them with the possibility of what's going to happen if they don't give you what you want.
That's called blackmail.
Yeah.
Gun to
Called
the head.
extortion.
Do what we say or else.
Kind of a crime in a way.
Guys, I want to point something out that I haven't heard people talk about. Let's think about the future. Hey, Eckhart, look at this. This is at GDC 2019.
Right.
GDC 2024 is literally right around the corner. I'm not sure. It's like 1, 2, 3. It's within like 2 to 3 weeks away. Very
March
soon.
18th.
So we need to watch these streams and see like what these people are going to say.
Fuck
They're
yeah,
gonna be
Lethal.
there.
You tell her.
Watch parties going
Tell
on.
that bitch.
Hey, Lethal.
Hell, Lethal Lightning. This is why women need written permission to talk.
CK, this is why you're not allowed to leave the house.
Well,
This is why exactly. James writes my scripts beforehand, and then I come on and I yell about stuff. He gives me permission. Here's the talking points you can do. There you go.
So does he do that like after he opens the door so you're able to go outside?
She tried running, but there's an invisible racism wall. And she
Oh, that's good.
I get my
Yeah,
script notes.
We use
in
the
my
same thing for our
cage.
dogs.
I get my
Does
script
she have to
notes.
like? Oh my god!
Coach
Does she have to
Redpill
like
here?
piggyback? Does she have to like piggyback onto you, James, so she can actually go outside? So like your white privilege will like.
We may.
Yeah, don't let her touch the grass.
You've all seen Empire Strikes Back. We have a little bit of a Yoda thing going on, and yeah, I tuck her in,
Sounds
and
like
then
weird
it
bedroom
goes
shit.
invisible.
Well, think about this though. That was 2019. They supposedly only just opened their doors 2018.
Yeah,
that's just a year apart from them starting and they're already like pushing this right through the door.
My prediction.
That's the confidence these fucking people have. This is why, like, it is. You
Yep.
can't let up on them. You have to. That's the thing. You have to keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't hold back.
I'm going to be watching GDC for sure. I have a feeling that they're not as bold, and they're hiding now, so they're going to be at GDC, but they're going to be behind the scenes shaking hands and shit.
I think Lethal wants to work for a convenience store in Utah. Evan.
Either that or move to the Middle East or something.
I was gonna say. I just remember the game
Arabia,
Papers,
call my
Please.
name.
That was a game, Papers, Please. There's like some Soviet country.
game, too.
Howdy.
The most depressing game ever.
Yeah.
So real quick, we got a tip from horny irate Sarkeesian.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Oh,
She's watching.
Her horny ass married herself for her 40th birthday.
Oh, dude, I've got
No
those.
wonder she's horny. Those eggs
Someone
are
pull those
gone,
up. I've
baby.
got them too. But someone grab those. I'm gonna read this real quick.
Yeah.
This is in all caps. How dare you tell me to fuck myself? I just married myself, so get ready for blogs about my evenings of fisting myself and eating cat food over Zoom with Taylor Lorenz. Stop insulting Kim Belair. She's a beautiful woman who smells of trout and cocoa butter.
What
Okay.
are you reading?
I know that was horny and irate Sarkeesian, but I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that was actually horny and irate Macintosh. Never go full Macintosh, everybody. So,
Oh my goodness! Oh my god!
Oh,
What the hell was
Macintosh.
that?
He at least
That was
believed
a
in what
super
he was
chat.
saying. He was a true believer.
Thank
like
you,
Stanley.
Extra Zero. I'm guessing. I'm thinking Extra Zero is all the horny people. He's
I don't
like role
think
playing.
no. Wait, you mean Cloud's mom isn't really Cloud's mom?
what?
Well, I don't.
Cloud's hot mom?
I didn't put Extra Zero and Cloud's mom together.
Shit,
There's
I
so
just
much
checked
lore.
I'm not even-
I know.
He got
Guys,
me
think
on that
about
one.
10 years from now, and people are trying to talk about meth Gamergate or whatever we're calling it, and the lore is gonna be like Cloud's mom, Anita Sarkeesian's horny and screaming. Like what? Steve's fixing a bathroom.
You need to start writing all this down. We
Somebody
need
archive
hard
this.
copy. Need the hard copy. We
So
By the
don't
way,
rely on oral
Static, where is
stories.
the dono link?
I just
Lethal
dropped
Lightning
it.
is
for
asking.
the Dono link randomly shows up in the stream. I don't.
I also just
Is this
dropped it.
real? Is this fucking
Yeah,
real?
Yes.
Oh yes, it is.
This is the
I will-
saddest
What
thing
is
I've
this?
ever seen.
What is this
Most
woman's problem?
beautiful thing I had ever seen.
There is a God. He
I did
blessed
not
us in a
get
small way.
And he hates women.
There is a god and he has a sense of humor.
So here's what she
It's
says.
called Australia.
She says, I did not get married, but I did have a wedding themed birthday in Stockholm this summer. It was goofy and silly and fun. We had a bachelor party, rehearsal dinner, ceremony, and reception all in one.
The
People
whole
dressed up,
9
blah, blah,
yards.
blah, blah, blah. So her boyfriend was there,
Yikes.
and this is in Stockholm. And I think everyone who actually attended this are suffering from Stockholm syndrome.
Yes,
They have
exactly.
been taken hostage, and they now feel sorry for this bitch or whatever.
This is
And
the most like retarded woman moment I've ever fucking seen.
that is the
And I've
most-
seen a lot. This does not make any fucking sense.
We need to stop encouraging mental disorder.
Mental illness. Well, then Mazza can't be on this. On YouTube.
I don't know. I don't know if anyone could be more narcissistic than a fake wedding for
Like-
yourself.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is like
Yes.
insane.
It wasn't
Okay,
a fake
if you're like
wedding.
a teenager,
It was a birthday.
yeah. If you're like a little teenager or something, and you're like, oh, I
Yeah.
get married one day. That's fucking different. Like, oh, I'm gonna get married to I don't know Legolas or some shit.
Wait, how
I'm
old
just
is
making
she?
up shit. But
That's
like
what my
you're
aunt did.
41.
41?
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
she's
40,
41.
bro. You're fucking
Oh,
40,
And
you're
when she
inviting your
turns
friends
50,
and family.
she's gonna have a baby shower.
Yeah,
She's gonna.
my birthday
she's
did a
gonna
baby shower.
No, it's gonna be
gonna
a.
have an
for
empty
what, her
egg
hot
carton or like
flashes?
what?
Don't say it, Fractured. don't. I know what you're gonna say.
What?
Say it. Say it. Say it.
Do it.
Oh God, I'm trying to remember the name now of the person.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was gonna be like
I
an
have
abortion shower.
No, oh, no,
Oh.
no.
Somehow got this.
Is
Pulled this
that-
from her Instagram?
Is that
This
her
is her with
boyfriend?
her boyfriend at her wedding.
Oh my
Who's
god,
the
that poor man.
grandpa?
We need a Blade Runner enhance to see if she shaved her armpits. Gonna do the fucking ding 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 ding.
This has been
Enhance.
Actually,
goes
I'm shocked
inside
she
his
shaved
head.
her armpit. She looks like a Washington gal. My say so.
You're absolutely yes. I'm the armpits being clean, and then this is the wedding party.
Oh, is that her?
What is the
Trump-
priest? Sweet
priest?
baby got a hold of the priest.
Shit, that's the priest. I thought it was wedding party.
Oh no, she ate the priest.
Oh God.
She probably
Look,
wanted to be
Sweden was a
priest.
certain crime capital statistic of the world.
Oh,
and,
shit.
and you know what? I commend Anita because as soon as she stepped into Sweden, that statistic lowered dramatically. So thank
Listen,
you.
all I know for sure is I need a Sarkeesian.
What?
No.
I real quick want to say hail to Lethal Lightning for the 1337 tip. The
Yo,
elite-
buddy.
Yeah, hell, bro.
He says,
Thank
"Howdy, good to see you.
Hell
all.
yeah.
Good to see you, Lethal. Look forward to your show on Saturday."
Always.
Up, and then
You dog.
we just got a $1
Con-
tip from Cloud's mom.
Oh
What
boy.
a cheap whore. Just
She has to say, "Look, my baby finally got to eat Chick-fil-A. He was sad
Oh.
that mean Guam girl ignored his advances, and because he cleaned his womb, his wombie room." What the fuck?
His
What's
woomby
a
woom.
woomby? Canadians, what's a woomby womb?
I don't know what a woomby.
I'm not
womb is.
allowed to answer that. I'll get arrested.
Canadians are
Canadian
retarded, but not that
senator.
retarded.
And then
He washed his junk.
they go on to say, I ate a couple chicken sandwiches and let him nurse, and I put pickle on my hairy nip for the full effect.
Someone
I guess say,
How much
until that
money
Harry,
do you have where you can afford a couple Chick-fil-A sandwiches?
I'm
Until the-
just glad Cloud is so nurtured.
well, it was until the hairy nipples thing. I thought, maybe if Cloud's mom just got a little time with last toxic male, things could be smoothed out. But I don't think he's gonna be touching. I don't think he'll touch that one.
No, Cloud's mom is amazing.
Oh, which we're talking about Final Fantasy Cloud?
I heard Cloud mom's hot.
No.
Oh,
She
the, oh,
is.
the
Yeah, Cloud's
our
mom's
Cloud.
hot.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, she's really hot.
I need
She's
pics.
blonde.
Really hot.
The
Okay.
best thing about having a friend who calls themselves Cloud is you get to play these games.
Oh yeah.
But back to what I was I'm for some reason blanking on the video game reviewer, but he trooned out. He was good friends with Total Biscuit. Kind of a
Inquisition? No.
Oh fuck!
yeah,
James?
Jim
No.
Sterling?
Jim
Yeah,
Sterling.
Jim
Yes.
Quisition,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was gonna
Jim
say
Sterling.
maybe just Anita will start announcing she's phantom pregnant. Like
Oh,
he did
God.
recently.
Oh hello! I'm
A.
having a butt baby. Yeah.
You remember? I wish I had that clip. Because
Dylan Mulvaney.
when he said
do.
that, everyone
I
on the
get it.
podcast just went completely
When-
blank
I know,
face.
fucking
And they were
Yahtzee
like,
was
I don't know
trying
what
his
to say.
damnedest to be like, wow, yeah, that's good.
That's called constipation, buddy. Need some more
I got
prunes.
it. I got the
That
clip.
means-
If Yahtzee wasn't trying to fit in with that sort of crowd, I would almost feel bad for him.
James Howe.
I'm
He's
on the internet
magic.
too much. I actually feel bad that I didn't. There's so many things happening. I was mesmerized by Steve working hard for the money there. I should have been quicker on
right,
the drop
work
with
it.
Jim Sterling, but yeah, I almost had a dimensional merge with Jim Sterling. I met him back at one of the SGCs, and thank God I didn't go down his road. Oh,
Steve, can we interrupt you for 9 seconds so you can watch this?
you're gonna love it. I hope I got the right clip.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get the fuck out of there.
Oh, God.
I hope this is the right clip too.
Let's
Yes,
find
it
out.
is.
Looks like
It
it.
is.
Yeah. Muted.
We
muted,
can't hear
muted,
it.
Muted.
God
muted.
damn it.
This time you actually are muted.
Yeah,
Sorry, I just mute the shit out of
Oh, you're
everything
good.
before I go live.
you're good.
And that's one of the things I was going to mention in the catch up at the beginning is that I am pregnant.
Nick
All right, then.
Younger.
All right. Yahtzee was so uncomfortable. Like, okay. Like even through like the rest of it, because it goes on for a little bit of him talking about this, and Yahtzee Crush was just like, "What? He's trying not to get himself into trouble. You can tell."
He starts explaining. There's the part where he says, like, because I know it's not real, so I can name anyone the father. Maybe you,
Yeah.
Yahtzee, will be the father. And you just see him like put the invisible gun in his
Yeah,
mouth.
yes,
Like, he's
exactly.
like, don't call me the daddy of your butt baby. Holy shit.
Well, here, I do have an announcement to make.
Oh,
I am
God.
pregnant,
Oh
and the
Jesus.
father is actually Shock.
Fucking
Sorry,
A.
That's
Told
not
you to
surprising.
Yeah, that's not
You
right.
might have issues
No,
with,
Doc was getting too many freebies behind the damn.
God.
it wasn't.
Wrap
It was a
up.
free. He forced.
Ah!
Oh please, we all know you're a slut.
Those are rays, boy.
I feel cheated on.
You're welcome.
Oh, there's that face. There's that face. Fuck.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
I don't know where Duke went.
He's like, why am I here?
I love
But
it. I love
We were going to
it.
talk about ethics and gaming journalism, and now we're talking about Shaka Zulu getting fucked in the ass behind.
Oh
the,
my
like, a
god,
fucking
this really is
7-Eleven.
Gamergate.
pregnant.
2.0.
Yeah.
Literally what we
Wow.
did before.
We're back, baby. We're back.
Oh,
Back
we're
to
the fun
fine.
ones again. We're the fun ones. Let's go. Oh my god.
Oh, fucking
God, this hoe. She
Welcome to
quoted
Ball
her
Busters.
ass.
Can I take your order?
So this was the woman who wrote the article that was nothing but a gaslight and complete bullshittery. Felt the need to tweet this out in response to someone who
you
was,
still have a tweet.
questioning her and saying, why didn't you report on the other things that Sweet Baby has done?
Right.
And she says, "Hi, you can't be racist against white people. Thanks for tuning in."
Go to her
Interesting
profile.
deflection.
She quoted herself and
Yeah,
made it her
I know.
banner.
Wait, I didn't know she got community noted. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, she got
Did get community
Wait,
noted, and it says racism isn't limited to marginalized or minority races and ethnic groups. It is simply the unfair treatment of people who belong to a different specific race, which can in fact include white people.
No, you see, because
my
here's the thing.
gosh.
Here's the thing, Static. Anybody can write those. So that doesn't mean a thing with the community notes. That's just all fake propaganda.
I think what's more interesting is Oxford hasn't changed the definition yet. That's what's more fascinating.
That's
true.
a damn good point. Oxford or Webster.
Yeah.
So this is her profile. She updated her banner today. She also privated her account several times today.
It's been
I don't know why, but she
Like a
was
light
hidden
switch.
a couple times today.
Oh no.
So she quoted herself, "Hi, you can't be racist against white people. Thanks for tuning in." This is how full of herself she is.
Yep.
What do you think? She looks about Taylor Lorenz's age, 68.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Chat, if you're browsing Tinder and you see that face, fucking run. Oh my god. Doesn't that look like a
No,
Tinder
I just want to drop a load in it once and then run away.
No, that's how you get Shaka babies. You don't do
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
Hey.
Hey, I'm gonna be the one taking care of it,
Wait,
Shaka.
wait.
I'm gonna
there-
love
there's
it.
techni- if Dermy was to do that, technically there's a chance that a reproduction could happen,
Yeah, I know.
which would mean we'd have another Dermy entity and her together.
God.
It's a miracle.
I mean,
Oh,
why
Mistakes
why
and
invite the
miracles.
apocalypse?
Wait, are you saying she's going to get Dermy pregnant?
Possibly.
I'm down.
If they go into like
The
a
truth
mirror
is,
universe,
so-
actually,
Who knows what those hot nuts has done to his insides at this point?
So I just went to Cunt's Twitter page
Mm-hmm.
6 hours ago. I'm gonna share my screen because
Go for it.
she's a big fan of Hassan apparently.
Oh God, of course.
Ah, what
Guess who?
Fuck.
I'm
Big
gonna have to
shock.
hunt. I'm gonna have to go to Twitch to find this VOD.
Zoom in.
There is not a bigger bitch on the internet than Hassan Piker.
It's facts.
It came out that his
reacted.
mom's a landlord.
Oh shit! Did it really?
Yeah. I bookmarked it. I'll send it to you later.
Hassan reacted to the
course he
actual
did.
article.
Yeah,
Oh,
oh,
this
yeah,
is
owned
Skirmitar-
property?
Skirmitar sent
Let's
me the
go.
link to that.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's find that.
Hunting this
I
shit
can't
down.
wait to watch that.
I don't take
This is
Hassan
kind of
seriously
fun.
until he
Listen.
boxes Sam Hyde.
The only reason, the big reason why this bothers the hell out of me, you see, there's a big theme going on here. So we see this crap going on. I said last night, I think Gamergate was the shot heard around the world in the culture war.
It was the beginning.
I think that was the I think there was things building up to that, but I think that was really the beginning, and everything's just kind of gone on. Gamergate, I don't know if Gamergate ever really ended.
I put a meme in the Twitter.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
fizzled, and the people who
Slowly.
were having fun just went and had fun with other things.
It's so true, though.
While they were working in the back and building this shit.
Yes.
Yep.
We tried to warn people.
It was
Yeah,
a group of.
Sorry, pretty much what happened at the end of Gamergate was it descended into a hilarious civil war. There was a side that was just kind of laughing, having fun, and talking shit, kind of like we were, and then there was the other side that was like really strictly just about like the ethical argument and just about the journalistic integrity and all that stuff, and then kind of got more and more fractured. How's it going, fractured? This way. And then I think personally, for me at least, it died when Jim's
yes.
sorry, I'm quoting Jim, pretty much said, "You're all fucking gay." Effectively, he did a video just being like, "I'm out. I'm gonna rebrand. Fuck you. You're gay." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then we all just went and laughed at other shit, and the other people had their clicks and all that stuff. But like you said, Static, to your point, all these people kept mingling, networking, subversively working their way through the industry and every industry, because we see this in Hollywood, we see this in television, we see this everywhere.
Well, that's why it never ended, because they're a group of elites that schemed against the battle that they lost at.
They're Marxist.
And then
They're Marxists, they're commies.
This is a fucking pyramid scheme at this point. Like, they're making money.
I know.
They're making money.
That's
tried
the irony. It's the irony. It's like, socialism is for the people, not for the socialists. So the people at the top of the pyramid, those in charge, the true communists, the true socialists, do not get affected by anything. It's the people down below who have to deal with it, who are the mindless drones that latch on, the ones who are mindlessly gluing themselves to asphalt on highways for some sort of climate change bullshit. It doesn't matter to them. They're mindless. They're drones. These people, they're the useful idiots. The people up top, they're the ones collecting the money. That's what it all is. And you're absolutely right. It just went to the background. It just subsided. It's a long game. They've been playing this long game since the 1910s.
Yeah.
Since progressivism hit this country with Woodrow Wilson. That's when it all started. And then it advanced up. We had the New Deal. We had Social Security happening. We had all these social programs which were supposed to be good for the people. How good is it? How much have we won the war on poverty? $14-15 trillion on the war on poverty. Are there any poor people in this country now?
Yeah.
It's all a long game which just benefits those at the top who are just running it. That's what happens.
I've been talking about this, but like it's well known that colleges and universities are factories that turn these people out. And I was saying this today on Side Scrollers that this all started actually with comics. Gaming is probably where it really blew up. But if you're a comic book reader in like 2009, 2010, you saw this way before 2014 and everything, because a lot of these people, they're broke, they're coming out of college and university, and their only agenda is I need to push my agenda. And so comics have always been like a place where you can kind of cut your teeth in a creative industry. And that's kind of where you can get first hired. So we saw it first in comics. And then it started to spread to games, and now we're seeing it in Hollywood. Now we're seeing it, like Disney is insane. So it's just
James,
everywhere in entertainment.
Let me ask this. And I don't disagree that a lot of it starts in the colleges, because of course that's where leftists live. It's where they thrive. They get the most moss or whatever algae, and they feed off it. When do you really think it really took hold? Because I was in college in the early 90s. And what I thought as being what I was concerned about the liberals back then. I would love to have an argument with the liberal today, as opposed to a leftist. The biggest thing we had to worry about at that time was learning that Black people were now called African Americans. That was the genesis of PC. So when do you think it really started in the colleges? What generation did it hit? Would it be after me? After the 90s, the early 2000s, the people in college then that brought us to where we are now with all these groups?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's even before that. It's been a very slow creep. I'm someone that subscribes to the whole Bezmenov theory. So if you know, you know.
Oh, Yuri Bezmenov. Yep.
Yeah. So it's been a slow plan, and it's most people can't pay attention. I mean, look at all this shit. Most people don't know what happened 3 weeks ago. And so if you're doing a long con and you're willing to plant a seed several decades before, and even getting like one win a year is enough for you, then you've got time. These people, that's what they care about. They don't care about making money. They just care about pushing their agenda. So that's why, it's super important to vote with your wallet. And because that's the only way to starve them out of it is they're going to die on their sword. So we might as well let them do it. And let's go support the people that are good. And let's talk shit about those that are bad.
What's that saying? There are people who plant seeds today and they'll never see the tree it grows into.
100%. Yeah.
They're planting that tree. And someone else will pick the fruit or whatever off it.
Right.
Actually, I know you can't bring it on because Static's gone.
Yeah, I've got permission. I'm back on that side, but Static's back.
I'm
so
still digging through all aspects of Hassan's stream because this is several different streams that either this is his big one from today that he's already made this partial clip of.
Well, this is on some fan site, like Skirmitar linked it to me, so I was just sharing it.
So this is just, I think this is from today. I don't think it's a fan site. This is later on in his stream from today. It looks like he reacts to the actual Sweetbaby Inc. chick and what she said about terrifying. And his first things that he says is, "What's wrong with that?"
Oh, of course.
2019. What's wrong with that?
Of course he does.
I'm potentially gonna have to find a way to clip his entire fucking stream, which is over 8 hours, Because Hassan jumps from topic to topic worse than an autistic kid on fucking meth.
Well, painting his
It's
nails is
eternally
a bigger
online.
priority.
Well, streaming
Yeah.
is hard. Streaming is hard.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Very
Extra
difficult.
Zero, I want to pull up this comment from Extra Zero. He made this a little while ago. He said, "I think what's going on now is vastly different than what happened with Gamergate 1.0." I won't disagree with that. I think so correct me if I'm wrong. Gamergate 1.0 started with cheating, right?
Effectively,
Sex for
Someone cheating,
favors.
sex for
that,
favors.
that was what blew it up. It was prior to that with all the what was it? The Gamers Are Entitled articles that came out from
Yeah,
Mass Effect
gamers are
3
dead,
ending.
gamers are
Yeah,
entitled.
Yeah,
it was,
you could say that Mass Effect 3 was kind of like the
is
precursor.
the precursor to all of that,
Right.
and then it just blew up with the whole Zoe Five Guys at Fry's and all that sort of shit, because that was just like the straw that broke the camel's back, and everybody's like, you know what, fine, fuck it, we're in this now. So
And some people would
So, yeah,
say
it
the
kinda
Gamers
just-
Are Dead articles after.
That
Yeah.
sex
Yeah.
for favors just kind of exposed a massive net of corruption.
yes.
And now that massive net of corruption is showing its face again. And
Right.
this time it's pushing this communist agenda. It's pushing this color revolution that they're trying to do, which is exactly what they're doing in Hollywood. It's what they're doing. They've been doing it in the news media. They lie to us about everything in the news. You know what I'm saying? And now, while I was taking a piss, I did get a DM from Extra Zero, and he sent me he's got this big old Google Doc about what he thinks is going on with the DEI.
Oh,
and all this stuff,
interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I'm curious.
which I'm gonna read that after this. But
Love to.
I kind of agree. This is definitely more of a push for the commie bullshit, whereas last one was the Gamergate was mostly about corruption, and now it's about just give us good games that are fun.
I
And
think
we're
it
gonna-
we were
divulged into the commie shit though, like with
Yes.
Gamergate, because
What's
here's
that?
the thing, like it kind of divulged
it
into
was
that
did.
because
Yeah, there was
we
there.
got to a certain
Okay.
point with Gamergate where the reason why it started to fizzle out is because the other side has a very clear agenda that they're pushing. And then you have this side that we were on where we're fighting for the ethics, but we're also seeing all this bullshit at the same time. And a lot
We
of us
wanna
are
kick it
disagreeing
out.
with it. But then there's some people that are involved with Gamergate that only care about the ethics, but they kind of agree with some of the other talking points that the other side has. So you start to see
Uh-huh.
a splintering, and then both sides of Gamergate kind of get more extreme on either side. But regardless, it was political.
Well, and Anita
Yeah.
Sarkeesian said it herself. Everything's sexist, everything's racist. They have created a supply in which they are now the solutions to. That's why it's a fucking pyramid scheme. I think originally it was to align their pockets, but now the younger people who are these like half black people who pretend that they can't see themselves in their favorite franchises, even though they did when they were kids, and they pretend that they didn't do that. Now it's just pure ideological.
Well, and
so
here's the funny thing to it too, is that basically, yeah, Sarkeesian was Sweetbaby Inc. 1.0, because at the time
She walked.
she
so they
started
could run.
going, she started going on the basically developer tour, going to different companies, consulting for them, quote unquote, and that's what was originally then turning people away from certain games.
That
Like, what was
chick
it,
from
Mirror-
Uncharted 4, Anita turned her black.
Well,
That-
Mirror's Edge 2, I think it was as
Yeah.
well. She consulted on. Oh no, it's the remake or something like that. Some weird reboot they were doing. But
Well, those are the
anyways,
baby
the point,
steps.
the thing was like she was kind of the precursor to all this, and that's what I
Exactly,
said. I was
yeah.
when she announced her quote unquote retirement. I'm like, this bitch is gonna come back in some form or another. I just didn't know how it was gonna go about.
No, it's Monopoly. She's sitting in jail collecting checks. Okay, like,
But no,
that's what
yeah,
she needs.
Static. For you, for anyone that wasn't around, it was super hard if you were the outside looking in to try to get a hold on what Gamergate was about. And like, I would even argue that there was a large portion of Gamergate that didn't even know what it was about. But it was overall this big cultural movement to push back against the agenda-driven narratives. That involved the ethical narratives, that involved all that stuff. And there was a large portion of people that were using the hashtag, because it was just a public hashtag. Anyone could say they were part of it.
Was a leader.
Hence why there was like fake, victim bucks going on, because you could just make an anonymous account and say, fuck you, bitch, hashtag Gamergate, and then log out into the other account and be like, look, I've been harassed. But then there was other people that were like, I don't care about journalistic ethics. I just don't want them to completely fuck up my games and fuck up my hobby and insert XYZ into it. And there was people that cared about about neither, cared about both. And so that's when you had like, you know, quote unquote e-celebs at the time. You had like, you know, JonTron, you had people looking into this being like, everyone wants my opinion on this. I don't have time to look into this. I look at the hashtag and it's just people like fucking shitting all over my feed. Yeah, so it was super hard. And that's why even looking back, because I've been trying to send stuff to Fractured because he's been great at deep diving and looking back at this. Just trying to look back at this stuff. It's just like, man, it's hard to get like just a clear, concise picture of it all. And it's impossible because if you talk to someone, their picture will be this, but then you talk to someone else and they're like, no, that is completely fucking wrong. It was actually this that was going on.
No, exactly. That's why I was saying like it splintered in a way because the pro side had so many different opinions in one area, whereas the anti side was more unified in what they believed, right? And
because
so that's the problem.
Because all they had to think is gamers are dumb.
Exactly. They had a very easy push their politics. Gamers are the devil. All this, not you, devil. Duke devil.
You know what this really reminds me of? Because you know, I'm a very neophyte when it comes to all the things with Gamergate. I generally know what it is, but it sounds a lot like another iteration of Occupy Wall Street. Because
some
that's
people
made
that
that with Occupy Wall Street.
Some people brought that up.
Yeah, a lot of people made that connection. Yeah.
Yeah. So I sent you Gamergate OG Bro Team Kills thread.
Yes.
I have that. So I've been following this dude since like, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday. He's fucking hilarious.
Best, man.
Dude, he was the fucking funniest motherfucker back in the day.
Watch Life is Drinks.
Life is Drinks.
I played it. I did it. But yeah, so Bro Team Pill was there and he was very much on the let's laugh at these fucking idiots side, which is the one that I loved. And so this Twitter thread is a great summary of Gamergate because this is not at all about the ethics side of things. It was just like, look at the people and all the lolcows that are involving themselves in this big snowball fight that we have going on. And look at this person doing something stupid. Look at this person doing something stupid. And he tweeted today that it was like, I got crippling depression because there was nothing ever as funny as Gamergate after it went away. Like it was like hours of comedy packed into every single day. You couldn't get off the internet because you're like, what's going on now? Oh, some person is pretending to be a girl and soliciting nudes from like the fucking top people that are talking about ethics and gaming journalism. It was the funniest fucking shit, man.
I looked at that thread earlier this week. Like I've been following him and whatnot, and we're not going to go over that thread right now because I know you guys are on a time. You guys have a schedule. You guys are going to go visit Nerdy Neo after this.
Yes.
Gay.
Hey.
You're
I love
gay
you,
one.
Jeremy.
What do you mean?
I'm gay for you,
as
Jeremy,
you,
but I'm
Jeremy.
gay for him too. But you know you're my number one guy. So don't worry.
I know.
So
This little
before we wrap this up, there's a Razor Fist made a tweet, and it's not getting nearly enough play, in my opinion. It was just a quote tweet from Breaking 911. And I want to pull that up here because I think this is beautiful. I know someone's going to have something smart to say.
Probably.
Whoa,
me.
Kemosabe.
Oh God.
I love this.
Yeah.
Why?
Razor Fist tweeted out, it's always helpful when they admit to an AstroTurf psyop before pushing a new one. And we've got Kamala Harris here.
Greatest vice president ever.
We are proudly talking about equity, even though these people on the, so-called leaders want to shut down DEI. They're trying to do with DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion, what they sadly successfully did with woke.
Boom, motherfuckers.
I kind of want her as president now.
Why?
I don't want her as president, but I like her saying the quiet part out loud.
It's like a cheat sheet on like a YouTube video. She just tells you it.
Sweet baby swapped Hillary. But anyway,
except there's less between her ears than Hillary has.
I don't know.
Hillary's not an idiot.
There's
She's
more
evil.
in her mouth.
Yeah.
She's an evil witch, a powerful evil witch.
I've already said too much.
Lie about what? Lie about Hillary having
Who's
more
lying?
brains than Kamala? Kamala's just a walking blowjob.
No, they're talking about Akira Toriyama.
I actually, I just saw that.
Who is that?
Yep.
The
I saw
Dragon
that.
Ball official
PNG
account.
posted.
Yeah.
Oh,
PNG
yeah.
posted it
No.
too.
Dragon Ball official
No.
has it. Akira Toriyama passed away, 68 years
No.
old.
I'm sorry to all my anime friends. That's rough.
My God.
I'm sorry. Why did you make that funny, Jeremy? Why'd you do that to me?
What is
Holy shit.
But yeah, this is
He
apparently
died
on
pretty
the
young. Did he have
That's
cancer?
Dragon Ball
awesome.
official.
Yeah, that's young.
That's
And
young.
yeah, and that this
16.
probably explains a lot of why he's been having Toyotaro do so much work on the manga. But yeah,
It's awful.
Is this
Uh,
The
the
blacks and the
F's in
Mexicans
chat
have a
for
moment of
Toriyama.
silence.
Seriously.
is this the creator of Dragon Ball?
yeah,
Yes.
Oh man,
Creator
Damn,
of
I'm
Dragon
sorry.
Ball and Dragon Quest.
yeah.
Oh,
so Dragon
young,
yeah,
period.
Yeah.
the
That's a big
artist
blow,
for
man.
Dragon Quest and for Chrono Trigger as well.
Yeah.
What?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know he did that.
Yes, the first Chrono Trigger. Look at the artwork, dude.
He's a
Holy
fucking
wow.
legend. This is like
Yep.
a huge loss, honestly.
I just thought I was racist and I liked all Japanese.
Yeah,
anime.
no,
But
you,
it-
well, you
to be
are,
fair,
but
There's
that's-
that.
Yeah. I mean, you're streaming with us. You're also homophobic.
Yeah.
68 is
Well,
young.
Where's my
Period.
10% off,
So
bitch?
it's actually old. It's young, yes, but it's older for mangaka, especially mangaka.
for
like
how
him.
hard they work. Yeah,
Yes, like I think I don't remember who it was Akira Toriyama or if it was another guy. I think it was Akira Toriyama. Like he was going blind to one eye at one point because of how they actually have to draw
Might
that
have been.
stuff.
I know,
Wow.
like a lot
Like,
of them have
he
gotten
dislocated
sick and
his-
everything.
He
Kishimoto
dislocated
and
his
stuff.
iris.
Ooh, Jesus.
How the
Yeah.
fuck do you what?
That is
Because
oh
they
god.
squint so much.
Oh my
That's
God.
super rough to hear. I mean, I've
God
never
damn
been.
it,
Did you just?
How do you
You just
dislocate
throw racism.
fluid? And
That
cartilage.
just made
I
an
don't know if you guys
accidental
are being
racism.
serious or funny. I'm trying to read the room,
I'm
and I'm
concerned
fucking
because Joe's
retarded
doing a
here.
lot of squinting right now on TV. I'm concerned
So it was an
something's gonna happen.
accidental racism.
Yeah, why is he still alive and we lose a legend?
subdermal hematoma is what Internet Crusader is saying.
Well, I mean, this is
Subdermal
super rough. I
hematoma?
mean, this is
Subdural hematoma.
this is probably like the godfather for a lot of anime for people, and this is
He
definitely an icon.
united so many people.
Yeah. So I've never been into a lot of anime or Dragon Ball, but the fact that he's done, you said Chrono Cross or Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger
I mean,
and Dragon Quest.
yeah,
There's
that's
a
been
lot
on
of
my
other
list.
games too, but those are like the two biggest.
So he
ones.
ripped off Pokemon. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
That's
So
devastating.
I think it's about time that I try Chrono Trigger because it's been on my list forever.
It's a good
so,
one, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can turn active mode on, James, so it makes it a little more, interactive than just. God damn it!
DSP will
It's
never
because-
die. You
yeah,
just
he
added
can't be
another
stopped.
20 years to his life. You happy?
He's gonna survive every nuclear fallout. That man is like
Big Roach
he
is
should be
big.
the next Terminator.
He
Cockroaches are
outlasted
envious, right?
Rooster Teeth. He
Yeah,
literally
he's-
outlasted
yeah,
Rooster
exactly. He outlasted Rooster
Yeah.
Teeth. We didn't even
Every
talk about
YouTuber,
that.
he's gonna surpass some way. He's just gonna keep on chugging along.
They
He's the
should
little
have-
engine that could.
DSP is the locale that will never ever die, and I'm
I-
actually kind of happy about it.
Here's a $1 million idea, by the way. I shouldn't be saying this out loud. I should just do it. But someone needs to make a Twitter account every time a celebrity dies, and you just tweet out DSP outlived this person.
Yes.
And you just post a different photo of
That's a-
DSP
it's
every
all-
time.
That's just a whole Twitter page.
Like
DSP
every single
has to-
celebrity, everything. Just DSP out. That's how people are gonna find
That's
out.
a
that
Twitter.
celebrities
That's a new
died.
Twitter
Oh.
site at
Yeah.
DSP outlived.
Yeah,
and then just
there
put-
you go. There you go.
Oh,
I'll
Chris
fucking-
Chan. Oh my
I love it.
God.
Cite
What about
this
Chris
clip of
Chan?
me saying that. I want the proof. Whoever does it, I want to see this clip on that account.
Just put in the description. Founded.
Edgewood's doing it. Fuck.
You'll do it. Go for it.
Do it.
Lawyer,
Edgewood.
lawyer witness the idea. Legal witness.
I
right
know.
here.
I know the melees have to get going, but did you guys see that DSP recently said that EDP was framed?
EDP. Oh my god.
Wait,
What's EDP?
No, he didn't.
Also, we're
The-
still okay for like another like 30-ish
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah,
The,
no,
ve-
no,
the
I'm-
very fat black guy that went to the area and said
The
he was just going-
cupcake man.
Yeah.
The cupcake man.
Hold on.
Wait,
I
Caught
don't know
him
the story.
red-handed with a cupcake.
wait. This is
Yeah.
some internet lore. I'm gonna need some refreshing on. Which one
Okay,
is
Big
so
this?
fat
EDP
black guy that's in all the memes. That was a YouTuber.
Joe is
and he ended
done.
up being a
Joe is
pedophile.
done.
So it was a big black fat
Oh,
guy
Not
named
defend
EDP.
him, bro.
The pedo.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh
who's
god.
getting the reason he decided to defend him in a weird way is because that documentary guy is doing a documentary on EDP, and it
What,
recently
Mike Klum is doing a documentary?
Yeah, Mike Klum is doing a documentary on EDP, and they
Okay.
had a whole segment where they had Boogie doing an interview with EDP.
Oh god,
Oh
Boogie,
my
run! You look like a
So then
small chubby child.
So DSP is now going around like, I dodged a bullet, but listen, when it comes to EDP, he's accused of all this really nasty stuff, but honestly, it looks like he's framed.
Bruh, he
He's
just
not
Liam
framed.
Neeson himself and curved that bullet back in his own fucking skull.
Oh, why would you? And he wasn't joking because DSP does this thing where he talks in the same voice and you never know if he's joking or not. He'll be like, "Yeah,
It was on
EDP,
it
huh?
was-
He gave the
I
kid a
don't think
cupcake."
he knows what a joke is.
Oh,
Has he ever told a joke in his life except for the one time he pretended to be Hitler?
Listen,
He said, "Never again."
those
Jokes
were
are
the greatest
dangerous.
moments. Those were
Extra
the
Zero
greatest
asking the
moments.
important questions. What's worse, being DSP-ness or EDP-ness?
well, one's a
Well-
pedophile. Like,
Yeah, you don't leave me with an option. To
You have to say accused. You have to say accused. until
oh,
there's
allegedly,
He-
allegedly, the cupcake isn't
Alleg-
worth it.
I'm gonna
Listen,
tell
you
Canada
have to-
and collect
you
my
have to say
$10,000, James.
On one hand,
God damn!
Give me half.
on one
Of
hand,
course, you want
you
Gibbs.
got
What? How much is your bail? Maybe I can keep some of it as a profit.
Yeah.
listen. On one hand,
I can't
it
help
hasn't
you.
been
You're in another
touched for
country.
years. On the other hand, it hasn't been seen in decades. So,
God, I don't know. I'm broken. I'm a broken man now. Fucking cupcake man.
Is that why Boogie was? Everyone was saying R.I.P. Boogie the other night.
Oh,
No,
Boogie's
that's
always
a
dead.
old.
He's
That's an
dead,
old
dead,
meme.
bro.
Well, but
no, like-
Press F for
this
Boogie in
was
chat.
specifically after the locale show. That
Yeah, 'cause he
the
got-
locale show tweeted out R.I.P. Boogie.
It's like a
That's
meme
almost an
that
offshoot of Gamergate.
It's always
yeah.
been like R.I.P. Boogie, and it's just like, yeah, Boogie died, and everyone just like, what? Boogie died? No, he
Yeah.
didn't die. And then
Everybody's
the next day
expecting
they
it
would do the
every
same
moment.
thing.
Oh, but-
Yeah,
And then
there
it
was-
turned into Rip Joe Rogan. Like
I was gonna
there's
say,
always
yeah,
random
but Joe
shit.
Rogan.
It was like in the blood sports era, like you would go into the different blood sports streams and go RIP Boogie, and the person would it would derail the person's argument and be like, "What? Boogie
What?
died?
Boogie died? Boogie died?
Well,
And it's like
actually,
the same as like
everyone's
Jim
just
wants
waiting.
on.
Jim wants
right?
on."
Jim wants on. Rip Boogie. Rip Joe Rogan.
Someone did kind of die on the Joe Rogan show. He just did a
Wait, what?
show with a guy,
Oh Jesus!
and
Yeah.
after
Oh,
the
God.
show, he got arrested because there were decapitated body parts in his bathroom.
He was
What?
fighting for criminal justice reform, and it turns out that
He's a
he is
serial
apparently
killer.
accused of murdering someone, and he kind of
That's
Dahmered
how
it.
you can listen. That's how you can fight for criminal justice.
He has pork meatballs in his freezer. That's all it was.
No, he has a man's balls in his freezer, apparently.
I'll take
Um,
the cupcake."
The internet
Along
is
with
a
the
gift
head,
and a curse.
limbs.
Oh,
This
hams.
is complete dismemberment.
Toes were gone.
God damn it, Boogie! I know we're on somebody that just got dismembered, but fucking Boogie's one of the few people that could safely say I had sex with a hooker and she's no longer a hooker.
Oh God, I know.
Yeah, that's true.
We're
No,
talking about
I
don't know if it's a
cannibalism,
woman.
and
You
me
make her an honest
thinking
woman.
about naked Boogie
Yeah.
is
No.
worse than anything.
Yeah, the
Kind
worst
of.
part was that fucking documentary where they had Boogie in the bathtub. I'm like, why the fuck do I need to see this? This does
The
not
best,
help the documentary.
the best part about that documentary was when the guy had to take a break because he found Boogie so depressing that he's
Yep.
like, I need to take a
Okay.
fucking break. And then at the end, he comes back and he's like, bro, I can't help you. Do some mushrooms.
Yeah.
And then it's
There
like,
is so
okay.
much lore right now. This is like, like
Oh, yeah,
when I first started watching Doctor Who in the Tennant era, like I had no idea what was in the past, and I had to go find it. And I'm like, oh my God, I have no idea what's going on. I need to research all this now.
You know who
Just
Boogie
what-
is, right?
No, I don't know any. Dude, I'm
Okay,
a 51-year-old.
okay,
Life
Brad,
is better
Brad,
off
know.
because life is so much
You don't
better.
need
Brad,
to
your life's
know.
better off.
You
but
don't need to know.
You,
You know who
you're just
DSP
me,
is?
so
You
there-
desired.
I know who
Boomer
DSP
Pay.
is. I know who DSP is. I
You
unfortunately
desire
do know
to know
DSP.
more, Brad. That's the question.
Brad-
Do you
Brad?
desire to know more?
Yes.
No,
Would
but
you
he's my
rather be
friend, so I'm
DSP
gonna
make
or
it.
Boogie? Who would you
Where-
rather be?
Why do I feel like
I
when
can't answer
Starship
that
Troopers?
question.
So DSP is a loser, but Boogie gets to have sex with hookers, so it's kind of
Well,
hard.
what does
Life's
I never
not
knew what
fair.
DSP stood for.
Gets to have sex. with
Dark
hookers.
Side Phil.
Okay. Okay.
But when you say
all right, now
get
I've
to
heard
have
that.
sex with hookers, you pay for hookers, so it's not you get. It's
He
it's
went.
very
Did you
different.
watch the
He
documentary?
went bankrupt for
Yeah.
paying for
Yeah,
hookers,
yeah,
and the
That's a
hooker
baller,
quit being a
bro.
hooker.
Extra
And then
Zero
he
is actually
proceeded
a
to
very
sell
good
his
Go
Magic the
broke
Gathering
banging
cards.
hookers or on WWE mobile apps.
And we haven't even gotten to the fact that like Boogie's
Wait, is
like
that what? Is that some of the
mushroom
dude who?
drug dealer, like Boogie's mushroom drug dealer,
DSP,
like
yeah.
vandalized his house and stole
Oh, that
his
was
magic
recently
cards?
too. Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
Yeah.
God.
No,
That's
no.
recent lore. That's
Yo,
recent
no,
lore.
here's
Boogie's
recent
a
lore.
fucking gangster,
What
dude.
the hell?
Why would you watch Doctor Who? And you have
Welcome to the internet, Brad.
This
Welcome
is why
to
I
the
don't
internet.
have cable TV.
Yeah.
I don't
Brad,
need
Brad.
cable TV. I have the
never
internet.
owned
like-
cable.
Brad, I'm gonna give you the best piece of lore. So it came out recently that Boogie has a girlfriend who's 20. He's about your age, and fat.
Yeah,
And
he's
she's
about the size
20
of a house.
He's the size of a house. and
DSP,
she's,
not
And she's the
Boogie.
size
Boogie.
of a
We're talking about
mouse, and
Boogie.
she's a
No, we're talking about
Okay.
Boogie.
Okay.
He has a fat
Boogie-
girlfriend. What about the
no,
creepy
he
one?
No,
no.
Boogie has a
That's who
girlfriend.
I'm talking about. Boogie is the size of a house, but his girlfriend's
Oh,
20 and
sorry.
thin as a freaking
A
twig.
mouse.
Yeah.
It recently came out that she's been cheating on him.
No. What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was
and
crying and,
he's
be
fine
like,
with
"I
it.
love him." Oh, I
Yeah.
missed this lore.
Oh, it came
The
out.
locale
on
line
the-
Yeah, I found him on
Wild.
I'm
Wikipedia.
just gonna take a bet and say he forgives her and stays with her.
He
Fair.
forgave
He said he would.
her.
He
He
said he
said
would.
he forgives her. He's gonna stay
Yeah.
with her, but she's
Oh
still
my
doing it.
God. The
Oh,
guy
no.
would
Why would
not
you
know.
do this to us?
Did
Boogie,
she?
you're
Seriously,
too
this
big.
dude. Wait a minute.
Too
This
big
dude
to
is
fit in the
literally
closet,
1 year
bro.
younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has a 20-year-old girlfriend. You need
Who's
to
the
step
guy?
into
Is it the comedian that roasted him? That'd be awesome.
No, some
What?
other
What
person,
was
somebody
it? How?
From,
What
hope
the
it's a
hell was
mushroom
this
roll.
dude?
no, it was some random
It's
person
called
from
Taco
Instagram.
Bell.
It was
How did
literally
this-
some random person from Instagram because ever since that
Wait.
documentary, more people have been finding her, and she's been now, becoming that kind of e-thought thing. Like, oh my god, I used to have, was settling for Boogie, but now
I got so much attention.
What if she sleeps with Frank Hassel? That's the thing.
Oh.
That's
You don't mean the
what would
Punisher.
set Boogie
Needs to
off.
happen.
You
It
don't mean the
needs to happen.
Punisher. Just
Yeah,
like
I don't know
there's
who Frank Castle is either.
Oh,
Frank Castle's
Castle's
the Punisher.
amazing.
Frank Hassel.
Frank-
Shout out Frank
not
Hassel.
the
who
Punisher,
got my
right?
dogs
No,
back.
No, 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 no.
Punisher.
Frank Castle, different person. Frank Hassel, different
Frank
person.
Hassel.
too.
With an
Frank
If you
Hassel.
watch
Hassel.
any like MD,
a legend.
Hassel.
Yeah,
Frank Hassel's the guy that
is
went
the
to his
guy
house.
that his career. God, I miss him. I don't know what he's up to lately. Is
He's
he would
still
just
doing
go?
stuff. He was
He
on
would
Fish
just
Tank.
have he would have a stupid ass webcam on his fucking head strapped, and he would just go like harass people, hence hassling in real life. So he would just go up to them and like he would throw hot dogs in front of them, and he'd be like, "Are those your dogs, bro? You dropped your dogs, bro." And like he would do it to like fucked up people, and they try to stab him. He would like fuck with people in the grocery store. But Frank
Yes.
Hassel blew up, and he became famous because he said, "I'm gonna find Boogie. I'm gonna do it." And Boogie like started hyperventilating and acting like the terrorists are coming for me effectively, even though it's just Frank. Like Frank doesn't even touch people. It's just his presence is really intimidating, and he like is like scary, I guess. But I find him hilarious. He went to Boogie's house and knocked on the door and everything, and was like, "Come out, you fat bitch!"
That's when
And this
Boogie
is-
shot.
And Boogie came out holding Sammy the dog in one hand and holding a gun
Yep.
at Frank. And he's like, "I will do it." And then Frank just started laughing and was like, "Do it."
Frank
so-
Castle.
And Boogie shot in the air, and
Yep.
where the people, because the internet.
Oh shit!
People-
Here's the.
People tracked the trajectory if the bullet went, and it would have dropped
Autism.
on a fucking elementary school.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
the internet.
Frank Castle
autists.
is basically IRL Bam Margera.
Pretty much. Honestly, okay,
This
we're
is
all
so
nerds here,
bad.
right? We're all nerds. There's a video he does where he just goes to a random like game shop, where they do like you sit down at a table, you play like with magic or whatever. He went to a board game night at a fucking magic shop, and it's like the most hilarious thing I've ever fucking seen. Like the owner wanted to fist fight him by the end of it. So he would just like go up. I don't even want to spoil it. You need to find this fucking video when you guys have a chance. Frank Hassel just going and griefing people at his local game shop.
pulls
It's
out
Remember
the
the
his
best
gym?
thing ever.
Remember the gym footage? Oh my
Yes!
god. He would like go and like harass people at a gym, and it was the funniest thing ever. All this got taken down. I'm trying to find it
Well,
right
it's
now.
on Gum Road still. He hid it
Fat
behind Gum
fuck.
Road, I think, but you can still find some clips
Oh my
elsewhere.
god.
Best $5 a month, my life.
Mhm.
You need
So watching
cable.
that man hassle people.
I'm skimming a video right now to see if
Wait, this
is
dude
Frank
has like
Hassel.
he had a type of blood cancer too. What the?
He has a
hell?
blood cancer right now because he's too fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Literally
new.
the cure for it is to lose weight.
But that's not going to happen because it can't happen. It's physically
But
impossible.
But guys, he has. Listen, we're talking about his one true love, which is sitting in front of a TV, and then his bathtub, and then his wife, and then recording stuff, and then so on and so forth. Because
Why
that's
does he
all
want
he
to
cares
record
about.
stuff?
So-
He's wants to
so-
be a fat slob.
I'm just reading this on the Wikipedia page, and because like I don't know who the hell this guy is. Like I'm 51. Somehow I'm older than this human child of some sort. So it says he met someone named Desiree, Desiree,
Yep.
after
That's
his mother's
current.
death, and then
That
they
was
got
his first wife.
married,
Oh,
and then they divorced, and then he met the other Desiree, the one who's 20 years old, with a Z. Deziree.
Yeah.
The first one was the one that was sitting on black men's laps. Is that that
Yeah,
one?
yeah. You're thinking of the right
that was the
person.
first
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
My wife can sit on her, black gym trainer's lap. It's no big deal. It was all that shit. It was so
Bro,
Yeah, the cope
he's-
was real, man. The
Oh
cope
my
was fucking
God.
real. I
My
love the
God.
internet.
I love the
You
internet
know,
so much.
there was a time where I had I had some form of depression. I was really like down on myself and
You
everything.
get
And
yourself a
now,
20-year-old.
Oh my
no,
god.
now
he
I just
shot
look
out of
back and
middle
go,
school.
what the fuck was my problem when these people exist?
Exactly.
Hey, at least you're not Boogie 2988.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, Duke, tying it back to Gamergate, always remember, no matter how bad your life gets, at least you're not Anthony Birch.
Exactly.
There you go.
I wish I had known about this before. I would have saved so much money on therapy if I just known these people existed.
Hey, Brad. If you want to ride, you need to watch the EFAPS breakdown of the Boogie documentary.
Oh my god, I started watching that. I started watching. I didn't
so
even know what it was.
Listen, the documentary itself makes you want to eat a bag of bullets.
Mm-hmm.
But
The commentary. I got about a half hour into it. And I'm like, I gotta go. somewhere.
There's a whole 45 minutes of British people just talking about how fat Americans are. It's great.
Okay,
Well, that's because we have food that tastes like food.
I know.
What do I have over there? I'm sorry.
What did you find? What did you find, James?
Talking about
I'm
Gamergate,
not
I found the low ping v the musical. At least I'm not Anthony Birch.
Oh,
That was Gamergate.
what is this?
That was Gamergate. Shout
What
out to
have you
Low
done to
Ping.
me?
It is a Sunday. Here's some. This was
Yeah,
real
shout out to
Gamergate.
Low Pink. I'm gonna make sure. I think.
What
I'm
the
subscribed to him.
fuck?
I haven't seen. Oh, I'm not subscribed.
Oh, this is a blast
This
from the
is a-
fucking
This
past.
is fire.
This is
Oh,
insane.
I haven't heard this in like fuck.
Lurk on fortune all the day. Convince yourself that traps aren't gay.
It's so
They're not
fucking
gay.
long, man.
The thing that got what was it? The CoxCon in trouble for asking if traps are gay because the one manatee freaked out about it and Total Biscuit had to shut it down or kick the guy out,
Oh god.
Oh god.
even at a place called CoxCon.
Prefer to play in 30 FPS. Tell the internet your home address. It could be worse. At least you're not Anthony Birch. It could be worse.
What's going on here with the fish?
So it's a take on 1,000 Dumb Ways to Die. Or
It was
Oh,
a
yeah.
New York
okay, yeah.
commercial about not
That
fighting
game.
in the subway and dying.
Okay.
It was a
It
dumb.
was, it was a commercial.
But
No, it
this
was
is
a
a way
commercial.
better warning.
It was an
yeah.
actual commercial. It was a New York subway
didn't know that.
commercial.
I just do the video game
Because too many people were fighting in the subway and falling in and dying.
I'd rather get run over by a subway than be
At
Anthony
least
Birch.
Yeah.
Yep.
not Anthony Birch. Ask G for some tech advice. And posting video would be nice. Get told that you should die. Have your computer seized by the FBI. It could be worse. At least you're not Anthony Birch.
Amazing.
It could be worse. At least you're not Anthony Birch. Give a guy unseen your password key. What? Download lostboy.exe. Be 22 and stuck in high school. have your full name be Christopher Poole. It could be worse. At least you're not Anthony Birch. It could be worse. At least you're not Anthony Birch. Think the poll is intelligent. End up completely irrelevant. Buy stuff in free to play games. Hey, I should really post with a name. It could be worse. At least you're not Anthony Birch. It could be worse. At least you're not Anthony Birch. Get stuck at a dead-end job in a cubicle. Waste your time on shit like V the Musical. Be the head writer for a game studio. Enjoy an open relationship with your wife. End up divorced without taking your weed.
Yes, the weed!
They don't rhyme, but if those things apply, you might be Anthony Birch. You might be Anthony Birch. You might be Anthony Birch. At least you're not Anthony Birch. If
I
you're
love
ever
it.
feeling sad, just remember, at least you're not Anthony Birch.
The facts
Thank
right
you
there.
for playing that.
Beautiful voice.
I recognize some
Voice
of those
an angel.
some of those elements. I didn't connect at all.
Yeah,
I had
So-
no idea.
Yeah, I saw the Twitter post.
By the way, if anyone does, if that was news to anyone, V the Musical, there was several of them. I don't even know what the best one is, but oh my god, Anthony Birch always brightens my fucking day.
Yeah, someone I saw
the
posting.
Musical?
Yeah, V the musical.
There's
It's like on.
so many.
It's
Yeah.
it's a
Nice cock,
4chan
Steve.
thing.
Okay, it's not V the TV show, right?
No,
No,
because that would
Oh,
still
you
be cool.
sweet innocent soul. You.
That would still be very cool.
We're talking about the anonymous hacker known as 4chan.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
Janet.
This might be the
Wait,
best.
was it
comment
for
of the
Janet
evening.
or Reddit Janet? I forget.
State of the Union.
This was way more funnier than the State of the Union. Thank
Oh,
you.
It was
Dave.
more coherent than State of the Union. I understood all
Oh.
the words.
All right.
I'm
That was
honestly so much
definitely-
happier.
I'm glad we
can't-
were more entertaining than the State of the Union, which I'm gonna go watch.
All I want to
Don't
do now
suffer.
is sit down with Brad and show him more locales.
I know we kind of need to
Oh,
have
we
like
need-
a
Oh, we need a
boomer.
locale show.
yeah, we
I-
need a
we-
locale show.
Please bring me back. Please.
Yeah, I want to be a guest
Yeah.
on this too. I want to help.
You know,
this is the
word-
Gamergate lore I lived in. Was the
See,
lore.
the weird thing is like I am a complete nerd except for this type of shit.
We were talking about
No.
doing a DSP show, and I think Imp Black Belt wanted in on that one.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
I'd
Wait,
love
but
yeah.
this-
Do it.
Do you know about the Bog Hog? That one I need to be there for.
Wow.
Do you know
I
about
don't
the
know
Bog
about the
Hog,
Bog
bitch?
I need to be
Don't know
there.
about the
if you
Bog
teach
Hog.
About the Bog Hog.
Oh,
Teach
God.
me about the bog hog.
He's the best.
You
Well,
know the
like
Bog Hog.
This is so bizarre.
The Rage
bog
Pig.
hog?
the rage pig he's hollering in Mexico.
I know the bog
Okay,
hog.
okay.
Fight you in
Yeah.
Portugal, bitch.
Oh
He's
my
not gonna
God.
have that- he doesn't have teeth anymore.
Hayden told me I could do it.
I literally don't look at any other lol cows because the bog hog exists. There's no point. There's no point.
It's not true.
It's not true. Every
Ethan
day
Ralph.
he does
Truth Devil,
something.
Ethan Ralph. He was another big
I know that
figurehead.
name.
Yeah, he's another big kind of figurehead during Gamergate. He had his little website, the Ralph Retort, for
Yes.
when he was reporting on everything. He was basically he's a wannabe journalist in the biggest way. And
He had the
he
kill
got
stream.
and
Kill
and
stream,
yeah,
so
the,
much came out of that, man.
the kill stream, that was where
Kill-
like
yeah.
the whole no Matt no with Matt Jarbo.
No.
Matt,
Nick
no.
Rekieta literally got his start on the
Yeah,
Kill
that's
Stream.
where
Yeah,
Rekieta got to
mhm.
know Masterson,
Nick
and
Fuentes, like a lot of
all
people,
that
like
stuff.
like the kill
Oh, I didn't know
stream.
Fuentes was in on that shit too.
No,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
kill stream was huge, and credit to Ralph. Like it was a great show back in the day before he was surrounded in piss bottles, and like literally it was a big show. It kicked off political careers. He fucking interviewed David Duke. joke. Like he had
Jesus.
so many of these banger
Insane.
shows and all this shit,
Yeah.
and then suddenly he decides to have his purse stolen in Portugal, and then it was all downhill from there.
Oh my
Like,
god, why do I
literally-
know
Pill
that's?
bottle. I need a pill bottle.
I
That's
know
it.
elements of all these things, but to hear it all connected, it's so
It's all
bizarre.
one man.
It's so
One
crazy.
rage pig.
It's so crazy. Just the one rage pig. One rage pig to rule them all.
I'm trying to figure out how I could like graph all this shit out, and there's no way to do it.
Imagine
See, Brad's gonna be the guy at the wall and everything's connected.
No,
He's just trying to figure it all
It's
out.
Charlie on Sunny.
Yeah, exactly.
people come to me with DSP lore, and I literally don't care because Ethan Ralph is like surrounded by rabid dogs in a metal shed in Mexico.
Yeah.
Like I just like I don't care.
And his girlfriend will go to the cartel areas where he
This
will
is
not
so
go.
weird.
Yeah, well,
This
not
stuff is so
anymore.
fucking weird, guys.
The cartel's coming
James-
for him now.
James,
How is
Cracker,
this
do you
real?
remember- Do you remember when he had to prove his height to people, and that was the whole thing?
I'm not 5'1", bitch.
All I remember is he burned down the bridge with freaking Nick Ricada because he farted on stream and Nick Ricada
Yeah.
reacted to it.
Well, it just
He is
takes
a
that
bridge
one-
burner.
Yeah, he is. He just takes that one little thing, and Ethan will go into a complete spiral
You
and
just-
burn down everything possible.
All you have to do
over
is
the
pull a Dick
one little fight.
Masterson. That's all you have to do.
Yes.
I broke my arm. Sorry, I couldn't go to your bowling event. I
Oh,
broke my
sorry,
arm.
buddy. My knees exploded today.
So
This-
recently he hosted a Pod Awful, an episode of Pod Awful because the guy who runs it was sick, and he's like, "Yeah, Ethan's coming on. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be awesome." He gets on there and it's shit.
Mhm.
It's bullshit. So you have Pod
Oh.
Awful, Jesse coming in and it's going like, guys, I thought this was gonna be good. I thought this was gonna be great. This is shit. This is total shit. And by the end of it, they have him trying to say, "Is having gay sex with your perfect wife gay?"
Wait,
You have
And-
gay sex with your perfect woman.
I love the gay sex, bitch.
Adam
I love it. I
Worski
suck
and
shit.
in PPP have been noticing just how his numbers have dropped, and like his highest donations is like $13
All he does now is
for like
sit
6
on stream
hours.
and goes, "Can we hit it?" And then he'll play rap music, and that's all he does now. And he'll do the
he is
wigger wiggle.
liter-
Do the
he's
wigger wiggle.
I've been saying this. He's the conservative Hassan. Although in this regard, he's ugly and he's
Giving him too much
failed.
credit.
Well, that's all Hassan does.
No, you're giving
Sit on
Hassan
stream.
credit,
Yeah.
man.
Hassan is
I'd
nowhere
rather
near as
listen to
funny or
Ethan.
entertaining.
I'd rather listen to Ethan any fucking day, man. Hassan is just like, no. I
He
wanted to
eats
fight
shit.
Sam Hyde so badly. So badly.
Let's both of them. You know what? Sam
He's gonna
Hyde versus
pop- he's
Ethan
just-
Rout and Hassan. Let's do this.
Yeah,
Ethan
a
Ralph
triple
just
threat.
pops that finger and gives that good whiff.
Throw in
He's
eye
so
dubs for an
good.
extra, you know. Extra
Oh,
person
God.
there.
I've been
Jim has
watching-
been making AI songs on Ethan recently, and they've been fucking killing me. Oh God, I've been wanting to play them on stream. I
I've
have
been
not done them
watching
yet.
Kino Casino.
Yeah.
Yes,
All their
yeah.
clips. It's so fucking amazing. iDubbbz has a podcast out with his girlfriend or his fiance or
Yeah.
whatever. And they started talking about dating and how do you get an awesome girl like I did. And he starts comparing her to a house near a train yard. And
Yes!
They start talking about how she doesn't shave except if it's for OnlyFans.
Except for only she won't shave for him, his husband, but for all the people that are jerking off to her, she will shave. And yeah,
He
he
holds
just
the camera. We all know
it's-
he holds the
it's
camera.
it's the most painful 2 minutes I've ever seen in my life. We can pull it up. I can find
What
it.
a
beautiful.
fucking
It's
loser,
beautiful.
man.
Yeah.
I wasted so much money on therapy. Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait, are
And
you
on cable
saying you could just
TV.
use YouTube for therapy?
No, he's saying
No,
he could
if I
have
didn't know this
monetized-
existed, I would have cured myself. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is you just watch these sad people, and then you realize.
Oh,
you don't,
yeah.
you don't want to
We can't talk about Ethan Rout's kid.
monetize it.
Yeah. So yeah, Wade was saying, Static, ask about Ethan Ralph's kid. I know nothing about Ethan Ralph's kid.
Oh,
God,
boy.
which one?
So
Is
Yeah,
it
exactly.
Posey
Is there two
Rose?
kids, or is there still just the one?
Wait. Oh
He has,
God,
like,
how many are there? How
3?
many little Ethans are
Isn't
there?
like
There
three
might be
of them at this
3.
point? Yeah, I think there's
Jesus
3.
Christ! I
2
thought
to
there was only
3.
1 or 2.
There's
I don't
definitely-
even have
two
kids.
for
There
sure.
was
two
one
for
where
sure.
he got into a fight with like the dad for the longest
Yeah, that's the
time.
main. That's the main one. Like that's the
Yeah,
big
the-
one.
Yeah.
That there are 2, but that's the one that everybody points out. Like He ended up having sex with this one girl, got her pregnant, then just ditched it all together, started going around trashing her. I think that's also where the revenge porn came from, where we got
Yeah, that was the first
the
one.
gun.
Oh, he never leaves any of them. They like escape. Like they
No,
literally
they run for
talk
the
at the
hills.
airport being like, I need asylum. And they run back to their parents with a little bog
Shout out
dog.
Nora, you escaped.
Nora escaped. She
Nora
was-
got out
yeah.
normal. I'm becoming a doctor in Britain. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Well,
But he
this
kept
one,
her. Yeah, sorry. Go on.
well, the main kid, the one that he's battling the dad with, yes, she escaped, but the dad wants him to sign custody papers, I think it is, so that he'd have to pay for the kid.
But I believe that the courts determined that he's like too poor recently to be able to pay alimony, and he was treating that like a win recently. I'm too poor. I don't have to pay child support. So
That's not something you should be proud of.
No,
Get
it
my
was.
tortoise.
And then eat my tortoise. Eat the tortoise. More tortoise for me.
Wait, was it
Non-stop wins. 5-star
was it
days.
when he was doing the his like Ralph bowling alley meetup thing when he was about to go
yes.
on the Blaze, or was he going down to like America First Fest when he's driving in the truck with his wife
Yes.
and she has to throw up, so instead of pulling over, because I think she was pregnant at the time, he just has her lean out the window and throw up.
I think
And he
there's
starts
so much.
chastising her that it's a brand new truck.
Which
just
he's
threw up
always
on my
high on
truck.
Xannies, so he's like crashed cars several
Yes.
times. He's recently just talked about how he's just crashing cars all the fucking time, like in Mexico. But yeah, it's insane. And yeah, the bowling arcs, like everything, there's something that always happens at the bowling arcs. He assaulted a guy, and then what was that guy's name? The lispy guy. He filmed it, and then Ralph immediately took the phone and deleted
Oh,
the
the
footage.
guy that works on Jesse Lee Peterson's show.
The gay guy, yeah, the Jesse
Dylan
Lee Peterson.
something.
Oh god.
And then
Honestly,
he was hanging
I
out with
could
some other
understand
kid.
crashing three cars in Mexico because they drive like
No, this isn't just in Mexico.
nut jobs.
Just
out there.
America
Yeah.
and Mexico.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
general.
in
This is
Mexico.
throughout years.
This is like a car a week.
Okay. Well, but like they like getting on a bus in Mexico, you don't know if you're coming out alive. Like
Oh,
they
God.
all just they act like there's no speed limit. It's jam packed with cars and everyone's weaving in and out of it. They drive like absolute nut jobs in Mexico. I'm surprised we don't hear more about like the insane numbers of car accident deaths coming out of there.
But like Ethan Ralph would get super fucking high on all these different Xannies, all these different drugs, and then just start driving. And recently on his stream, he was like, "Yeah, I've been in so many different car accidents.
Yeah.
Like, at one point in time, I got into like 5.
Kind of sounded like a bit there, Derby.
Oh, I mean,
Steve, if you're talking, you're muted.
He can't even like form sentences
No.
anymore. Like he will say a word and then it'll just like zone out for a minute and then he'll just be like, "Can we hit it?"
If you want to ever feel better about your life, just look at Ethan Ralph. But yet at the same time, he's had kids, which is a scary thought. But you
I
just
don't
know
have
that bad
kids.
for those kids. 'cause
I don't have
How
kids.
did it
This guy
rouse
has
it?
kids.
yeah.
like I said, it's
He
a
had
very
his purse
it's
stolen in
a,
Portugal.
yeah, the Portugal.
I know that story. I know
All
that one.
because Worski
I know.
said he will never get into Portugal. And he was like, "Bitch, I'm a king of Portugal." And all because Worski said you'll never get in, he went all the way
Borsky,
there.
I'm coming for your sister.
Yeah, I'm gonna grape your sister.
Your sister.
Yeah. Oh my God. So he goes to Portugal, and then pretty much he tries to solicit a prostitute, doesn't have the money, and the pimp takes him into a fucking alley. He has a man purse that he was super proud of.
Yep.
Gets his man purse
know
stolen and
this
his
story.
head beaten in, shatters his orbital bones. And then they do a botched surgery job in Portugal. He doesn't have the money to pay
Yeah,
for
because
it.
it's Portugal.
He doesn't have the money to pay for the surgery. So then everyone is like, don't get on a plane because of the air pressure. You can't do it. And he immediately gets on a plane, flies back, and everyone's like, he has brain damage. And that was like the start of it. And everyone laughed at him. And that's what started the sensitive Ralph arc, is like everyone was laughing about him getting beaten up in Portugal. And he just went off and he burned every single bridge he ever did because everyone thought it was funny.
Did he go
I love
back
him.
to Portugal and then get beat up by 2 random streamers?
He did.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
Cog
Yeah, he got-
and Cog's friend. Yes.
Yeah.
because Cog is just eternally online and makes his whole living just talking about Ethan Ralph. And so Cog was like, if you give me a lot of money, I'll go find him right now. And someone donated him a plane ticket. He went over with his like jacked friend and was just walking behind Ralph, like doing like fat tuba, pretty much doing like the Pee-wee or not Pee-wee, Stewie Griffin. Yeah. And suddenly Ralph just goes off, like he does a little truffle shuffle and he just runs at him and like attacks him. But then Cog is with a friend that's jacked and he just starts beating him up.
Yeah, he
so
just
much.
beats the shit out of him.
I can find some of
it's
this
savage.
footage.
It's kind of savage too. It's like, god damn.
Yeah, Ethan Ralph. I can find the second time he got beat up.
I remember when Ethan broke down on stream with Jim because Jim's shaking a pill bottle. He's like,
It hurts my feelings. I thought we were friends.
You're my friend, Medicare. You're my
Yeah,
friend.
the fucking Medicare.
Medicare, why won't you die, Medicare?
Why won't you die? I want your approval.
What do you mean we're not friends?
Oh my god. Jim, who literally laughs at fucking everyone on the internet, but suddenly he laughs at you getting a purse stolen. And
I just
all the butt hurt comes out.
Literally over people shaking a pill bottle online just ruined this entire man's career. I can't believe we're watching this.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I can't believe we're fucking watching this.
Oh, that was
The theme, damn it.
Hey, Dick, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, bitch?
What are you doing, bitch? Fuck out of my face. Get the fucking...
You hear the ruffling.
Get him.
Ass Black Taco or Derby there.
Come on. Fucking do what?
Bam.
He fish hooks them.
Oh, you come out before you were a little dickhead.
And then he just starts taking it.
You fat little gun shit. Yeah, bleeding. Look at you.
days, bitch.
Hey, you got a massive lump on your head, dude.
I don't give a fuck.
What's going on there?
I don't care, bitch.
What's going on there? Dickhead, let's go and get some fucking smoke.
Policing this guy.
Yeah, whatever, sure, right?
He literally just takes it and then he starts truffle shuffling over to them.
Are you really going again?
What's
bad if you keep swearing. Stop swearing. Don't turn you fat cunt. Why are you swearing? Don't turn you fat cunt.
And he's just crying for the police.
We're walking away.
After he
Now
went
fuck
at
off.
them.
Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, we're walking away. Walk away or I'll have you. Walk away or I'll have you. Walk.
So hold on. Did they know who they were attacking?
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
they
they
did.
did.
So this is the person filming is Cog, who's a YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
He used to. Was Cog pretty much in Gamergate or just after Gamergate?
Nah, he's adjacent. He was right after, but
Yeah,
he was like at the tail end of it.
But Cog in the past like few years has literally his entire channel is just focused on Ethan Ralph like nonstop, and so that's what happened. Is one of like people were watching Ralph do another 5-star day and just walking around Portugal after he got beaten up and had his orbital bone shattered. He just went back there as like an own, being like, "Look, I'm back in Portugal, eating the best food and having tortas." And so someone donated to Cog, being like, "Here's a plane ticket." And so Cog took him and his like jacked up friend, and they didn't assault him. They were just following behind him, watching him and watching him waddle. But then Ralph like beelined it to them, and as soon as Ralph did that, then his friend like took him on the ground, and that's what happened here.
But yeah, I was wondering how the fight happened, because I don't really consider it a fight.
Well, it's because it's very one-sided.
Ralph hasn't won a fight ever.
Ass whooping.
You can't move.
That's
Only
basically-
when someone is held down at his bowling event and he can get a couple of kicks in. That's the only time.
Even then,
I've
the
won-
kicks are
I've won fucking fights. Jesus Christ. I mean,
There
geez,
was the time
what?
there where he beat up May's boyfriend. Did he win that fight?
I don't.
We have
think
it.
so.
No, he didn't win that fight. Come on.
Oh my
They-
god!
they went longer.
Didn't he
Why?
break into a house to go beat up some
Yes.
June at one point?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm typing in Ethan Ralph home invasion and it auto completes.
Oh my god.
Digibro. Yeah, okay. I don't know if there's a short version. I'm trying to find Ethan
Oh,
Ralph
that's
versus
right. He broke
Digi-
into. He
Yeah.
broke into there to fight somebody. I don't remember the whole story. I just remember seeing the video.
Because
Is that the one where he was shouting, "Do I look 5'1", bitch"?
Okay, I think I've got a highlight of it. So this is when he was dating May, which that thing is fucked up. But yeah, he was dating May, and then they went back to get her things because she was in like this weird open relationship house or something with Digibro, who's like another YouTuber, I guess. But of course, Ralph couldn't just wait outside while she got her things or whatever. He had to storm the gates.
So it's a slow-mo one, but yeah, he just storms in and he gets.
Is it?
Yeah,
It is.
He storms in, he just gets punched.
Yeah, repeated. Yeah. I was trying to find a short version because there's like a 20-minute version. So many.
I don't know why it's being dumb like this. Oh, it's slow-mo.
The video is.
Oh,
yeah.
someone added
Jesus.
It was at this moment.
Oh yeah. I remember
Oh my god.
Rest in peace, Tiny Tim.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Oh, God.
Sweet angel.
No.
You know, you
They just
gotta
start
recognize
fighting.
that this is why Tiny Tim created this. For this
This
type
is
of
when
thing.
when people first started noticing the gun. This is when
Oh,
the
the
gun.
gun!
This was the
Don't
birth of the
punch
gun.
it, you'll lose your fist.
Isn't that the Troon that came after him?
Yeah.
Yes.
That other
One of
one?
them manateed out. Yeah.
So what does Boogie have? A guntle? A gut knuckle?
No, his is like pure fat. Like he doesn't. There's something abnormal with Ralph and his
know.
weird
Such a
bifurcated
shock.
stomach.
He's a giant walking
He's just getting
panther.
wailed on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a retard.
I thought
This
you,
was-
I thought you
his
asked
pants are-
yourself if he won this fight, James.
I've honestly have
No,
always been impressed.
let me see if I can find the footage of the fight that he quote unquote won where he held a guy
He gets
down.
his
He
ass.
I've always
won a
been
fight.
impressed.
What do you mean?
Ralph,
much-
what's
No,
it called? Bowling fight? I don't
The
know.
bowling
it was a
alley,
bowling-
right? That's the
bowling
one you're
alley
talking about. He
fight,
didn't
yeah.
win that fight.
No,
though.
someone held like several people held a guy down and he got a couple kicks in and then immediately
Yeah.
panicked because it was filmed and then deleted.
Yeah,
the
because
footage.
he was already being on trial for some other shit. I forgot.
Oh
what.
my god, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Assault.
Oh man.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
that was
he
around the
was.
time he was supposed to be on. He was going to be on You Are Hero. You Are Hero. One of the last times Nick Rekieta went on, and they did that whole thing in their parking lot.
Even the bowling fight, the only footage I can find is it starting with him getting punched in the face and then the guy. So if anyone wants to know more about Ethan Ralph, Jim's like last stream, or maybe the one before it, was like literally a deep dive into Ralph and how much of a piece of shit he is. And
The Valentine's Day stream.
Yes,
That
yes.
was, I watched that. I actually stayed up late watching that. I was like, oh my god, this is fucking crazy. Because
It
there was some
cuts off
extra
right
lore
before
I
the
didn't know about. I didn't know he had escaped down to Mexico and everything. I'm like, oh my fucking
yeah.
god.
And yeah, his fucking next wife that he got married by Elvis to, and then their wedding dinner was White Castle. She escaped
That
with the
pantsuit?
baby. Pantsuit, yeah. It May, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
she
god.
finally- he was going somewhere else, and she just dipped at the airport with the baby.
Yes, with the baby. Yes.
There's a Prestige series out there waiting for this story.
There's a person. Honestly, if Hollywood could get back on cocaine and get their heads out their asses and quit.
Thank
thinking
you.
straight,
Leave the kids
honestly-
alone. Pick up the coke.
leave the kids alone, pick up the coke, go online and go
Wow.
like, okay, we have all these different locales over here. Let's just start making series.
Bring back Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore needs to sign Ethan Ralph to a fucking 5-season show.
Well, there is an online version of Jersey Shore. It's the
It became
Fishbowl?
YouTube, dude.
YouTube.
It became YouTube. Everyone wants to shit. Oh, Kick's got these wild streamers. You have no idea what fucking YouTube was like in 2008, dude. It was wild.
Oh,
It was the best of
so
times.
recently Ethan Ralph was getting like sniped. I don't know. Remember if this is on when he still had his Kick, because he's one of the few people who got banned from Kick.
They
They
have
Odyssey.
does
got
not
banned
have
from
a
Kick
fucking
and
TOS.
Odyssey.
He got
That's
banned from
impressive.
Odyssey.
I don't even know how you do that.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's impossible. It's literally
Do you have like a
impossible.
snuff film on there or something? Like,
Probably
Nope.
tried fighting like the CEO of
Probably.
Odyssey.
Yeah,
And,
he fought the CEO of Odyssey, who was defending him over and over and over again, and just let
He
the.
finally
Wait, are you
Finally
talking
turns
about
him
Ralph getting banned off Odyssey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
got
yeah,
banned.
I do remember this. So Lauren Southern got a 25K deal, and then Ralph said, I
Oh,
also
yeah.
got one too.
Oh,
That
the
whole
the
thing. Do you remember
bugs.
that?
The
Yeah,
bug.
the bugs.
I ain't gonna
Yes.
eat the bugs, bitch. Yeah.
Like Odyssey paid a bunch of fucking people. They were doing weird shit to like do their
What- and was
contracts.
it-
or
was it
something.
when he was-
Odyssey
I
was it-
remember that. That was,
was
a
it
while
when-
ago.
Was it when he was on Odyssey that Worski and PPP like totally trolled his feed and like they were live while he was streaming and they had a bunch of people with a bunch of links open and then they told everybody, all right, close the links. And then his viewer count dropped like a stone. And they just were having such a big laugh because they were like, see, Ralph, you've got no viewership. Even then, it was dropping and dwindling.
Hey, just an FYI, Tucker is live on Twitter with Alex Jones.
I thought.
Right.
Listen, we're talking about more.
No,
important stuff.
I want to see Alex Jones beat Ethan Ralph's ass.
Yes,
that'd be great.
They've never met. I don't think. I'm trying to think because
No.
I mean, yeah, no.
They
even
know
when,
a lot of the same people though.
yeah, no, but they're so
It's
like
hard.
they're so close to
Oh,
meeting, but I don't think they've
God.
ever met.
No.
They've always been adjacent.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we should call it quits.
It's a never.
We're at 2 hours.
Baby.
Leave the longest
Can I-
show.
Can I
And
say-
for some reason, Steve can't maintain any sort of connection. Also, what is he trying
Probably
to
wherever
say
he
here?
is.
Can I say one last thing?
I
Please,
love
please.
this meme.
So Ethan Ralph recently was getting stream sniped, and because of that, he decided he wanted to just nuke one of his payment processors and one of his sites, and just started saying the N word like. 6 different
Yeah,
times.
I heard about that.
When was this?
Just recently.
Yeah.
Kino Casino has a clip of it, and
my
you have
God.
Andy Worski go out and says, "Guys, I know what the N word looks like now via wavelengths because he said."
I'm so sorry, Static. I'm sorry.
Ethan Ralph
Oh,
is like
you're
the
fine.
king
I
of
mean,
burning bridges. That guy
This
cannot.
is
Oh, you're
Thursday
mad,
night
man.
weekend pregame. This is how the show goes. It's
wonderful.
the rails are very thin. So
Yes, absolutely.
I love it
They
so
don't
much.
talk little cows over on Ballbusters. None of them know them.
Alex
I-
Jones
I'm-
has the
I'm-
power to
while you guys,
purify
while,
water.
because like I'm not very familiar with Ethan Ralph, but while you guys were discussing this, I'm forming things in my head to for future shows because I would be educated on Ethan Ralph and from the pure enjoyment that I see coming from particularly Fractured Filtered because he's hard to impress.
Yes.
Look
Make
what
me
I've
curious.
seen, man. Look what I've
OJ,
seen.
bro.
It's like
Man's been
it's like
through some
Roy and
shit.
Blade Runner. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
Seen fires on Mars.
I've seen a man lose his purse in Portugal and shatter his orbital bone.
Hey, Dermy, you want to talk about
No,
the show
that
on
can't
Ballbusters? We'll
happen.
do
That's
it,
not
man.
real.
Let's do this.
A man spilled his
Pull up
spaghetti
Kino Casino,
epically
I
on
don't care.
stream.
Yeah, we'll fucking do it.
Seen the
Dermy.
adult
Yeah.
version of Chunk.
Tomorrow night's gonna be crazy.
Chunk
as
who's
it is.
an entertainment lawyer. In
It's,
real life.
it's fucking
That's
Thursday.
right.
God.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's Thursday. I'm here. Dermy, let the people know about what you got going on tomorrow.
Okay, so tomorrow before Devil stabs me because he's over in the corner right there going like, motherfucker, you better fucking pimp the shit out. We got the 12-hour
Oh, Jesus.
Pub Busters where Devil and Ball Busters and Beelzebub, whatever the fuck it's called, are merging together to help Devil get to Vegas. And that's gonna be long. It's going to be chaotic, and I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is a lot of people are invited, a lot of people are maybes, and a lot of people are going to be there, and it's from 10 p.m. to 10 a.m.
I just verified with Devil. I'll be there to help.
Oh, God.
I might be able
I need to pay for
Bro.
more people on
Are you gonna be up all night tomorrow?
We're gonna be up for
No.
basically 24 hours.
Steve's all like, dude, I've got to
Fuck.
go to sleep. I can't
I'm
have
trying
you.
to sleep.
No. I'm gonna be there to help shut things down. I'll be there before,
I'll be
and then I'll
home.
go to sleep and come back and help
I'll
shut
be
things
home
down.
in those hours.
I have to pay for the upgraded tier of Restream just so I can get more people to power.
It'll be worth it.
Just
It'll be hilarious.
give it to me for the day, and then send it back to whoever it was.
Is there a reason
I have
everyone's
nobody
brought
on
in
Restream.
Restream? Oh, Restream.
Oh,
so-
Restream.
So the reason with Restream tomorrow is it holds less people, but you can stream video games and stuff. So like maybe we'll do Among Us for a little while. I'm debating getting Helldivers because I know Devil.
Yes, get it.
So. Just games that we can play on stream with each other.
That makes sense. Okay.
Shit, I don't know if we can do Among Us because all you guys will be hunting me down. Know if I'm a fucking.
Yeah.
What's different from any other day?
Yep.
We could do Jackbox.
Edgewood says, "Get Helldivers." I agree. Helldivers.
Get Helldivers.
Playing Helldivers.
It's so good. Edgewood, let's play, bro.
Helldivers is so good.
I told you. You didn't. I had to beg
Those
you.
fucking. I want those 50-kilogram bombs, like or 500-kilogram bombs. Those
I know you gotta grind to get it, dude.
I know.
Dude, they freaking nerfed the best gun in the game, dude. Oh,
But they're
the Punisher.
They're introducing mechs.
What?
That's true. That is.
Yeah, the mission right now is to go
Oh.
free up that planet that you get mech
Fucking
armors.
Gundams. Let's go.
That's the sole reason I'm thinking
baby.
about doing it. Gundams, let's do this.
They fucking nerf all the guns, so now we have to
Right.
just rely on the mechs. Let's do it.
Steve, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What? I hear like a weird noise.
Mute
coming
his
from-
ass.
Because he doesn't have his earbuds in.
Yeah.
I can't
I'll
tell
put
if he's
something
like.
in 'em.
It sounds like he's like on the phone with other people.
No, it's
No,
us.
it's us. It's an echo of
Where
us.
are
I
the
heard a
phones?
baby
Oh.
Dermy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
there's
was
a baby
us.
Dermy
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Steve,
the
tell the
little-
people what you are you putting out any videos or anything?
I'm trying to, but I'm broke, so I gotta work 40 hours a day.
I love his
wow.
A
honesty.
day? God, that's awful. There's only 24 hours in a day.
Steve's like the Flash. He can like go back
Oh.
in time and work more.
He time loop.
That's what women say. He's the
Just- I
fastest
just-
man alive.
Yeah. And it's also very
Just ask Pinky.
They also said he's like the atom, very
Uh,
small.
fast and small.
I just did like a 1-day bathroom fucking remodel, tile and all.
I
We
saw your work.
saw.
It was marvelous.
That dude, that's impressive. That was hard work, man.
Yeah.
I saw your cock. It was impressive.
Oh my god.
No, you did not.
Hey, that's
Because
a
he's even
compliment.
said
That
it's
did
not
not
impressive.
happen on this screen.
Mr. Lawyer,
Bro,
cock
bro,
is a
did you-
sealant.
Oh,
Did you put a
Hulk.
microscope to the
Oh no,
computer
it's
screen?
fucking cock. You don't say caulk like a gay lord.
Call.
You
Call it
say
what it
what
is,
you
cock.
want to see. You and your,
Be
in
a
your
man
damn
and call
bathroom.
it cock.
Steve,
and
what
your
do you call a
pervy
man that
rest
likes a
stop.
lot of cock?
Hey,
Have a good night, Em.
Have a good night.
I just
Ed.
want to say have a good night,
Have a good
Internet
night,
Crusader. Thank you for the donation earlier. And I
Yeah,
hope you
man.
have a good evening as well.
Later.
Steve, what do you call a guy that likes a lot of cock?
Dermy.
There you
There
go.
you go.
You gotta do
want-
exactly what I was
Correct
trying to
answer.
get him to
You
say.
set him up. You
You
set him
just
up
threw the volleyball in the air and he spiked it. It's easy.
right in your
Expected in
face.
the wrong direction. It's like, motherfucker.
Hey, Dermy,
What?
if there was 100 dicks on the wall, how many would you choke on?
None.
I knew you were a pro.
That's right. I knew where this was going, and I leaned
Fucking
right
hell.
into it.
There was no right answer for you, man. There was no right
No,
answer.
there wasn't.
That's like, was that the first time you beat your wife? That's the question you never.
No. Wait a minute.
No. Yes, you can't get out. You're fucked.
I knew what that setup was. That's why I rolled right with it, and I picked the best answer.
He let it go
Damn
down
what he was
smooth.
Holy God. And
James can tell.
speaking of people who don't choke on cocks, Fractured, what have you got going on?
That's yet to be confirmed.
Yeah,
You don't
thank
even know if
God.
Fractured's a guy.
Thank God it hasn't been confirmed yet.
We're broken.
So much like poor Bradley here and Stuttering Craig, I have been inundating Hitman with information on Gamergate and everything. So we will be discussing that for Saturday Night Sith. My brother, who is also along for the ride, will probably help inform because he saw that extremer side of things too, and the laughing side, and he was there for it too. So we'll be filling in questions for him, but his mind exploded when he's like, how did I not know this was happening? I'm like, well, dude, you kind of had to be in a point in time of what was going on with your life. I just happened to be there for the ride. But we will be discussing that. We'll be discussing more Sweet Baby Inc. and everything I've been saving a plethora of it all. And of course, we will be doing our watch party of Stargate SG-1, the episode Bloodline. Hang on, I gotta double check that.
I thought it was the one with the Tolan.
No, we're on the Bloodlines because we did Torment of Tantalus last week and Thor's Hammer. Now we're on Bloodlines, which is the where Teal goes back to.
Oh, Master Braytek.
Yeah, Master Braytek, and the Sholva and all that jazz.
Yep.
So we'll be watching that, of
and
course.
Ryak
as well, yes. And it sounds like Alec Baldwin's finger may or may not be joining us. I'm not sure yet. Because he sounded interested in it. And anybody else that wants to watch Stargate with us, you're more than welcome. Just let me know, and I'll get hooked up. Otherwise, other than compartmentalizing everything that's been going on, that'll be it for the time being. And I may drop by and harass you guys a bit tomorrow for that 12-hour stream or whatever the fuck you're doing.
It's gonna be chaotic. I'm gonna hate by the end of it.
I'll peek in for Dermy's torment, so I'm sure I'll get a chuckle or two.
Hey, Devil's supposed to be shaving his head.
Oh, what?
So double the
Wait, so the face
mask.
Wait, are we gonna have a face reveal?
He's gonna have a mask. He's not gonna have a full-on face reveal, but he's gonna shave his head.
He's gonna look
He's
like
pulling a gator.
What is it? The fucking Ethan Ralph stream?
He's
Getting
gonna-
kidnapped by the Hazard.
He's gonna face reveal in Vegas, right?
Tell him,
He's face
gator.
revealing in Vegas.
Big Bert's gonna be in
Well,
the
on
background.
stream because we're all gonna
Yeah.
see him on Wednesday night, so it's not like.
And then with me, I'm gonna end up narrating and all that my chest and stomach.
Jesus Christ.
Why do you do this to yourself, man? Aren't you also getting tased in the nuts?
I want to get credit for the Nair idea.
the butthole.
Yeah, you gave the Nair idea, and the Nair idea is for like I think it was the top level thing. I have to Nair my stuff, which is around $1,200.
Oh my god.
Why?
Because
you're
Devil
gonna burn
decided
your
we didn't.
skin.
Hey, on one of these levels, Devil will be given a name that he must call me on every single stream, and he must defend me relentlessly, no matter what. And I'm trying to get him to agree that we can do this on Twitter, because then I'm gonna pick fights with Gal constantly.
I'm worried that I'm gonna piss Gal off before the meetup, and there's gonna be enough juice in that taser to use on me.
Speaking of ABF,
Hey, what's up, man?
I'll admit it. Earlier when I got told ABF, I was like, "Who the fuck's ABF? A angry boy fucker?"
That's the most gay shit you ever said on the chat.
Right.
Oh god. What a miss. Unlike Alec Baldwin's finger.
Just in time
Never
for the
miss.
outro.
Yeah.
And Duke Devil 95, let the people know what you've got going on.
I just put up last night. Are we still? Yeah, we're still Thursday. I put up Wednesday night my review of Dune Part 2, which I actually got a comment on, which is a negative, which is weird because I don't know anyone watches.
All
this yet.
comments are good comments.
Yeah,
Boost that algorithm, baby.
Almost 400 views. That's a good number for me.
That's not bad.
Nice.
That's not bad
Yes.
at all.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Yeah. So if you want to go watch that and see me critique it and tell you why stuff is missing. Otherwise, I will be totally free tomorrow night because I'm still a bachelor for another 48 hours, which means I'll be stopping by Dermy's channel and enjoying the hijinks. And no, I am not giving Dermy any money because I know what the high ticker does, and I do not want to see my name written on Dermy's body.
That's only for the highest tipper, so you can give me money, but that just means that you might not. You have to be in competition.
Yeah,
Who
but
knows?
I'm
It may
tempted
not
to
be
always
you.
punish you, which means I throw a lot of money.
That means no one's going to be the first tipper because no one.
I know it's like $1. You just
Don't sabotage this. It's gonna be great.
So,
Come on, Brad. You know you
I
can.
have a
The
question.
other week for the Hot Nut Challenge, I dropped like $250 in one drop.
I got a
Good
question.
Lord.
The name of the guy who donates,
Mhm.
is it his like username?
It'll be his username. Don't worry.
Can you pick a name?
Oh, so yes, you can pick a
You
name.
know what? Let's do that. Let's highest.
I want to
donator
do
gets
my
pick a name.
last name.
You can
I
pick
wanna
a
do my last name
name.
because it won't fit. It won't fit.
Wait, where is this
You
going
can-
on your
We're
body
just going
and
to
for
donate
how long?
It's gonna be on my stomach.
Oh, okay.
What if Anakin's fried lower
On my
left nut
freshly nared stomach.
donates $10?
My freshly nared
Jeremy.
stomach. You will get. I'll have your name on it.
Jeremy, I got something for you.
All right, we're running out of time. These people got to go.
Yep.
Shaka Zulu, let the people know what you got going on.
I'm on Kick. I stream Helldivers, bro. Fuck democracy. We play for the Republic. All right.
Hell
So
yeah.
come hang out with me. We'll kill some. We fight robots.
For Super Earth.
We fight for Super Earth for the robots because we're men. Okay. And I will be on the Ballbuster pub. Probably right in the middle where everyone's sleeping. So I'll be on that too.
Yeah. I'll be on later and later.
Yeah. So we'll all be there, I think. So yeah, that's me, man. Legendary show, blast from the past. I had a great time. Awesome having a good show with you guys. The Melees are awesome.
Man,
Go
it was so
follow
fun.
them.
Hell
They
yeah,
are
buddy.
a rising star in the fellowship.
I
And
love
it is awesome being
the
with them.
Melees. I'm so glad you guys were able to come here. It's been so long.
Hell
I
yeah.
missed
We haven't
it.
hung out in a while. We gotta
Yeah, man.
we gotta do some games.
We need to
Yes.
hang out again.
So what you guys got going on? Even
All
Let's
right.
see.
because
We
I know
got-
you guys are like the busiest people on the internet right now.
The
No.
longer
We
First
you
streamed
of
live.
like
all-
4 streams today.
Yeah.
Well, we're going on one in a second. First of all, I just want to say, if this is your first time here, Static 2020, I don't care if Steve says I'm sucking his dick, I'll suck away. Static 2020 does a great fucking show. This is one of my favorite shows, and it's a crime that I've only been on it twice, this being my second time too. You got to see me here again. Definitely give a follow to Static 2020. Hey, folks, we, together with Melee K here, the lovely Melee K, we together are Melee Games, and we do all things gaming. I know a lot of people have been asking us about the Running with Scissors deep dive. That is on our channel. It's about 3 hours long. Just look for that unfiltered update. Apart from that, what do we have coming up? We're going to be hanging out with Nerdy Neo and Jason, ranking top 5 Mario games in just an hour or two here. Tomorrow night, we are doing our Melee Town Square, which is talking all things Mario. You want to be on the show? All you got to do is join our Discord. It's linked over on our Twitter. You get to come on the show, talk all things Mario. If you hate Mario, you want to suck Mario's dick, you can come do it with us Friday night. Come be on the show. And then this Saturday, we are doing our first ever stream for tier 2 to 3 subscribers exclusively, because we are going to be playing a sexy game, Order Us, which is a game that Steam actually banned, and I want to give them some love. So you got to be in our Discord and subscribe to us for tier 2 to 3 subscribers. And then this Sunday is Mario
Sorry, I'm being
Roulette.
autistic. Members.
Yes.
I'll also, you missed one little tiny thing because I didn't fully promise, but Dermy also invited us on the show with him and Devil, and we're gonna try our best to make an appearance. We
Oh
really are
my
gonna try. So
God.
I put a time limit on Melee Town Square. Usually we just go until fucking whenever. I put a time limit of 11 p.m. our time. We're gonna see if we feel like death. If we don't, we're gonna come see you guys too.
I'll bring some Oreos.
Fuck.
Don't you worry.
Oh,
Perfect.
no.
Wait,
Bring
if
'em
can
out.
I do some of my like 26 shots or whatever the fuck I have left?
Yes.
Like, okay,
Yes.
okay. I might just like come on for an hour, do some debt, and then crash from being drunk.
You owe
How
some.
about that?
I owe 36.
Damn it.
In a row.
Oh, I need to ask Gal my actual number. I think it's 26. I think James
You know,
is
some
29.
think
time
yours
has
is
passed. You
26.
may owe some back shots on that.
Don't.
Oh, fuck.
She said something
Yeah,
about
we got
interest.
interest.
Yeah. What are you, the
Fuck
bank?
that, man.
Oh, that's why you're offended?
Gal's the bank.
The bank.
Oh, God damn it.
Fuck
See,
it up.
everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone here is subscribed to the Melee Games, but if not, let me go because I tagged you guys in the video. I don't have the actual link. Fracture, can you help me out with that?
Yeah.
Go sub to the Melees. They put on awesome podcasts. The Sunday night streams are some of the most fun chaos you'll get to see.
If you
on the
enjoy going to
internet.
work late, go watch James.
There's that as well. He is one of us West Coasters where he streams late into the evening, which is I love because that's right in my time zone.
Yep.
But go check out the Melees. They're also if you're interested in any of this Sweet Baby stuff going on, they're making great shit posting on Twitter. They're both over there on Twitter. You got Melee_Charisma, Melee Games. I love you guys. Thank you for showing up and
yeah, buddy,
being here for this, whatever you want to call it.
I loved it. I had
was
a fucking
so much
blast, man.
fun.
I can't wait to come back.
I'm so happy we said yes to come on. It was so fun.
I skipped the gym for you, Static, and I have no regrets.
Well, thank you.
All right.
Want to say goodbye to the chat. ABF, thank you for showing up, sir. Maybe we can get some more Helldivers in here soon, or maybe we'll catch Stargate Saturday. We had Edgewood in here. Thank you for showing up, sir. Thank you to Melee K's in the chat. Thank you to Internet Crusader, even though I think he already went to bed. Thank you to Professor Savage Dad. Thank you to Lethal Lightning. Thank you to Real Wade Gaming and Extra Zero. Can't forget Extra Zero. Everyone, thank you for being here and watching. And a special shout out to those of you who left a tip this evening, which I've lost my damn thing. Thank you to Cloud's mom. Thank you to Lethal Lightning. And thank you to Horny and Irate Sarkeesian.
That's
Who married herself on her birthday.
Yeah.
And married herself on her 41st birthday.
Good for her.
You can find me on my channel here Thursdays for this show, Mondays for Monday Night Bloodbath, where we talk about politics, more of like the DC side of things and all of that stuff. Otherwise, you'll find me over on Fractures with Stargate sometime. I'll be over with Dermy on Tuesdays, and I'll be over there Friday/Saturday this week. No outro, so everyone just say bye and wave awkwardly to the camera.
Bye.
Goodbye. Don't be hollering.
Bye.